Hey y'all, sorry I'm late. Sorry. How everybody doing on this Thursday, y'all? It is raining and windy as hell here. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone is doing good. Oh, all right, let me get into my other device here, y'all. Hold on, give me a second. Hmm, Give me 1 second. Okay. Hey everybody that's coming in. Hello. Hello. Happy Thursday, y'all. Ooh. Thank God today, Thursday. Ooh. Thank God for today. Hey Miss Smith. I see you, girl. Hey 757. I hope everybody slept well last night. Had a good rest. Good night's sleep. I slept good last night. I think that rain had me sleeping so good. Because baby, it was pouring down so bad. Okay. And it's so windy here today. So the rain made it like that. So let me just take this down. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Just waiting for some more people to come in. And baby, I don't know. Lord have mercy, child. These people is weird. They come on in your damn comments and say crazy stuff when I in my lives. Girl, I don't want to call you out, but please stay out my comments. Okay. Just stay away from me. Okay. I don't know you and I don't care to know you. But stay out of my comments. Okay. Stay away from my channel. All right. Please. Now the next time I'm just gonna go ahead and put your name out there now. Just please stay away from me. Okay. Because I don't like all that drama and shit like that. So just stay out of my comments. I don't care if you know, I don't care what you like, period. I just don't care what you like. Because what you like and what you don't like, you know, it don't matter. Just stay away. Just stay out of my comments. Oh my God, Miss D, your capture just brought tears to my eyes. Yes, we love you, Ramika. Yes, we do. We love Ramika. Yes. Like, just stay away from my comments later. I see you all over the place. What's wrong with you? Like, just stay away from my commentary, okay? If you don't like what I say on my platform, it's cool with me. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's not gonna like what everybody say, and everybody's not gonna like what everybody do. But one thing and two things for certain. One thing about me, I don't go into people's comments and leave negative comments. Because that's their platform and they can say what they want to say. You know what I'm saying? Um, because that's their entitlement. But girl, just stay away from over here, girl. Okay? Because the next time I put your name on my goddamn community board, stay the fuck out of my comments. All right? Because I don't know what's going on with you. Okay? I don't know what's going on with you. I don't care what's going on with you. Just stay out of my comments and leave me alone. Okay? Now just shut up. I don't care how you feel. Everybody's entitled to their own feelings. All right? I don't know where you come from. I never seen you before, but just stay from over here on Royal D platform. Stay away because if you come in my chat, I know who you is and I will block you. And I told one of my mods who you was. So if you come in my chat, you will be blocked on site. All right. And the next time I do a live and you come in my comments, I'm gonna block you from then. See, I was gonna block you before, but I didn't. Okay, because I try to be nice. But just stay away from over here. That's it. You don't have to like what nobody say. You all over there in open book comments. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, stay out of people's comments, girl. Damn. We don't even know where you came from anyway. Shit. Your name don't ring a bell. So stay away. God Lord. Shit. Just stay the fuck away from me. Leave me alone. Ooh. Child. Send them over here, Miss D, so we can read them. They're right. You know what it is, sis? I think she be in the bushes. And then after I end my live, she comments. And she comments on a open book posters too, because I have seen her over there. And I'm like, wait a minute, that's like the same lady that always comment under my post. And I went back to check, and I was like, lo and behold, that was her. Like, it seems like that she just being bushes. Like, you know what I'm saying? And as soon as the people, finish their lives, she go back and comment. Girl, your comment, we don't care about your comment, okay? We don't care about your comment. Like, just stay away. Like, damn. I don't understand that. Damn. Oof, girl. People is just so crazy nowadays. Like, and I never even seen her before. I don't even know her. I never even seen her before. But I don't want to see her anyway, so stay away. So she's scared to comment. She's scared to comment after she comment on the live. That's just crazy. Yeah, she comment. She comment after the live. She'll wait till the live is over, and then she comments after the live. And she do open book the same way, because when I went to comment on one of open book lives, I seen that name, and I'm looking. I'm like, damn, that name sounds familiar. And then I went back to my screenshot, because I screenshotted her name so I won't forget. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's that same girl. Yeah, she all over the place. Then I went to look somewhere else last night. She was over there, but not over here though, like on somebody else's comments that's covering the story too. Girl, just go away. Shit, go away. Nobody cares about your comment. I get people have different opinions about all this, but the way the stuff is 100% wrong. And yes, and it's so disrespectful. Ooh, Lord, child. Mm, 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 mm. I don't get it, child. What's wrong with these people? Like, damn. I said, this girl is crazy. Because, y'all, when people do crazy stuff, sometimes, y'all, I laugh. You know what I'm saying? And that's the best way to be sometimes. My mother taught me. Just laugh it off, But I don't need no negative posters. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't throwing no fucking shade at me, girl. Okay? You throwing shade at your damn self. You ain't throwing no shade at me. Okay? Some shit you just can't make up. There's going to always be justice for Ramika. And yes, I did watch Key's video this morning that he dropped, and it was very interesting. It was very, very interesting. Shout out to you, Keys. He's coming out with it. But, y'all, I was confused when he said 2 shots, because I thought it was 3. I was confused. But, the autopsy, they ain't going to lie. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna lie. So, and I think he said the face. And where does he say, y'all? He said the face. Did he say the hip or the leg? What did he say, y'all? Because I was watching him and talking at the same time. I can't lie. I'm never going to believe that you need a gun in the first fight. Yeah. Oh, the leg. Okay, thank you. The leg. Okay. Damn. Yeah. So, Ebony not in the chat. She ain't in the chat right now. Okay. The hip and the face. So then, because I remember, because Ebony not in the chat, and I want to make sure I got her right. Because I remember when Ebony read the police report, right, y'all? If y'all can remember when she was on my panel one day, and she read the police report, and the police report said a bullet was on top of the car. Do y'all remember Ebony reading that police report that day? Anybody remember that? Because she's not in the chat right now. She said it was one in the left and right side. He said it was one on the left and the right side. So, Miss Lady, was it the right side of the face? Yes, I remember that. I remember. Okay, good. because she wasn't in the chat. The witness did say the face and the leg. Yes, she did. She did. The right face and the left thigh. Got you. Wow. So, is it fair to say, y'all, that the bullet to the face took her out? Because I think so. I think.
Hey,
What's up, my auntie?
yeah, I can't watch that. Just the beginning part that did something to me because
Yeah.
my thing with that, I don't know which bullet killed them, but my thing again and again and again, that should have been the last option. You that scared, your ass shouldn't have even been at Carlos' house. You should have told him, come see me. Y'all the one claiming y'all rich and got money. Q says she got her own crib. He should have took his ass over there. I won't be watching that live because that did something to me. And see, I lost a child. You know what I'm saying? And to gun violence. My son was
Well,
shot
he did
once.
say it this morning too. He said he didn't want to trigger people.
Yeah, that pissed me off. That just really just pissed me off because she didn't deserve that.
Because I would think, Auntie, that the face shot took her out. I would
I
think the
think
face
so
shot.
too, because the bullet could have traveled.
Yeah, yeah.
The bullet
And
could have
then
traveled.
too, Auntie, she could have been how would I put it? Like, you know, gasping for air,
They didn't
swallowing
right,
her
and they
blood.
didn't do the right things to calm her down. You know, when my son got shot before he got killed, and my son got robbed. Um, that particular day, he was like, I'm looking at him like, what's wrong with you? He like, I don't even know if I should go out. But he did go out. He went out, and when he tried to escape, once he seen all the guys, they had masks, he said, on their faces. So we got to the hospital first. They called me and told me my son was shot. And the ambulance was taking too long. So they was going off on the ambulance people. I said, well, just let them know if they don't move him within the next 1 second, I'm calling the news. So they eventually moved him. Now I stay all the way on the end where Ramika got killed at. I stay down there. So when we got to the hospital, he still wasn't at my son still wasn't there. But anyhow, when he got there, he was leaving the earth. And I snapped him out of it. I'm telling him, wake up, calm down, wake up. This ain't your time. Get up. So he turned around and looked at me, and I told him, slowly keep breathing. And he was breathing. I comfort him. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
let him know he was gonna be okay. You know, I didn't panic or anything, even though I'm the mother, but I knew then he wasn't leaving. Now, the second time my son got shot, he got shot in the heart and stood over and shot 3 more times. You know what I'm saying? So, and that
Okay.
was on his day off from work. Um, I can't watch that live. I won't watch
Mm.
it. I don't know if people read the Bible anymore. I don't know where their morals is at. That did something to me, just a little part. And I respect Keys, I respect what he do on his platform, but I can't watch that. I'm sorry. I won't be tuning in tomorrow because that might upset a lot of people. Like, you didn't have to do that.
Damn.
You didn't have to kill her. So I can't watch it. That alone, I dropped a tear. All I can say is damn.
Yeah.
She didn't deserve it. And the
Yeah.
reason why I'm staying away from a lot of these content creators, too, is because they too damn negative. Oh, she got the right to do that. Please don't send that message out in Chicago. I'm on my way home from work and somebody got shot last night, like a clip empty. I'm like, what the hell? Please don't put that in there. You can argue with somebody through social media or I have a disagreement. That shouldn't have never happened. You felt that scared. Why your ass didn't dial 911? So yeah, the autopsy report is probably gonna trigger a lot of people.
Mm, 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 mm.
I tell my daughter I wouldn't care if they was pulling lashes out each other's head. You resorted to a gun. And from my understanding, they never fought. I was just on another live listening to some man. He talking about, oh, she didn't drop her son off. She didn't, man, stop. My niece and her son are in the same classroom. My niece, the mother told me she did drop him off at school. And she had his lunch.
Yeah, the mama
Granted,
stated that. The mama
West
cleared
this,
that up like a couple of days after
yeah, some
Ramika passed
they
away. And she
yeah,
cleared
they
that up
teach,
before she even buried Ramika. She cleared that up on her
yeah,
live. She said
yeah,
that
do. Some
Ramika
dude
did.
just, yeah, he just arguing. And I would like to say this because they making this restraining order a big deal. Like they are
Well,
overblowing
you
it.
know what? It's not even, to be honest to you, sis, it's not even about the restraining order for
It's
me.
not
You know, it's about, this is my opinion. I just don't like the way how it went down.
that part.
I don't like the way it went down. Again,
Nobody give a
because
damn
that could
about
have
no
been one of my,
restraining.
yeah, that
Yeah,
could have been
they,
one of my loved ones. You know what I'm saying? So I
yeah,
don't
and
like the
that's
way it went down.
and what I always tell you, Miss D, until death knock at their door, they will never understand that mama pain. See, it got to take something that happened to one of theirs for them to understand. And the stuff that they've been saying on some of these things, I have to tune it out. Because number one, you don't know Ramika. You don't know Ramika. You don't know nobody in her family. You don't know them at all. You going off what somebody telling y'all. And you don't even know if that's the truth. But a
Well,
TPO and a restraining order in Illinois is two different things. And number one, if she didn't put them addresses on there, that's getting tossed. And my next thing with people, if you ain't never been through a murder trial before, they don't even like the stuff they trying to put out there. They don't do that in a murder case. Ask me how I know because I went through one. They don't do all that. They not finna be talking about what she did 20 years ago and all that bullshit. They want to know what happened that day. Why did you pull that trigger? You got to talk about each bullet. If a bullet hit her face, why did you shoot in her face?
yeah.
Then my thing of listening to
But
this,
like I said, like I said, we never gonna know why she
yeah,
stopped.
we don't know why she stopped,
We don't know why she
but
stopped. But we
Shorty
know it
getting
was a reason.
charged.
Yeah, we know it was a reason, but we never gonna know why she stopped. We never gonna
Yeah,
know what took place before the gunshot
yes.
went off. We never gonna know why she said, "Are you serious? I just dropped my son off." So some things we never gonna know because only Ramika can answer that, and she's not
Yeah.
here to answer those questions.
And that being my prayer, God, please put the app, put it out here so these people can stop. Because from the what I just listened to, she was shot twice, and the third bullet, where did that go? Because it was
Well,
school kids
listen,
coming
let me
out.
tell y'all something. I'm not a judge, okay? I didn't take up criminal justice, right? I didn't do any of that, right?
This
But
person is, but hold on, this person is back up under here with my name
excuse
again.
me, Auntie, leave that alone. I've been saying
I'm
that.
taking pictures. I got
Oh,
a
okay.
case.
But
Uh-uh.
just let it
No,
go.
no, no,
Just
no.
take the
I ain't stupid to their level. See, I
okay.
don't want to
Yes,
harm
please.
nobody.
I've
I
been
want to
saying
have
that, and
you.
I didn't say anything to you about it. I want you to continue your day being happy,
I'm
please.
cool, Miss D. Did you not hear what I said? I have an investigation going on. Thank you.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
all. It's nothing
Now
to
let's
that. I ain't
continue.
mad at
Let's
that.
continue. Take the picture. Let's continue.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Like,
I was not
no.
going to put you. I was not going to say anything about it. I've been saying it. I don't. You know.
Thank
I
you.
don't like drama.
Yeah, thank you. We not if they don't know, I have an active case going on. So I'm texting the detective now and let them know that I'm online with you.
Yeah, I've been
Yeah,
saying
that's
that.
all. I ain't stupid to their level. That I never do. You know why? Because cowards come in all forms. See, if you can't step to me like a woman and show your face or show your name, baby, I ain't never gonna stoop to your level. And I already sent my police reports to Keith, so he know what I'm doing. I could send them to you to show you even better. I could send you the detective name. I ain't worried about none of that. Like that stuff, that's childish to me. I'm too
Yeah,
old for that. I'm not never gonna go online, and it still goes back to show what was y'all doing to Ramika if a person playing with my name? What was y'all just like texting and switching stuff around? No, come on now.
yeah, I've been
Come
saying
on
that.
now.
I was gonna say, and I was hoping you didn't see it. Lord Jesus.
It's okay. It's okay. That's nothing. You can't face me like a woman. I'm definitely not gonna go back and forth with the ghost in social media. I ain't doing that. I
Yeah,
ain't doing that. Mm-mm.
yeah,
Nah, something wrong with this person. You know, I learned a lot last night talking to a few people, you know, and again, and again, what you doing is showing what was going on with Ramika. You know, God bless you if you got to use my name. You know, God bless you. But I do have a case. I'm just
and like I said,
screenshotting
I'm not
everything.
into law enforcement, and I never went to school
But
for it.
you
But
know
the
what?
thing is that I do want to say, I will wait until the
Uh,
authorities say it
yeah,
was self-defense or not
exactly.
self-defense. I will wait for
Exactly.
them to say that because I don't have the upper
Exactly.
hand to say it was self-defense, it was not self-defense. What I will
Exactly.
say, I feel in my heart,
Yes, ma'am.
okay, she did not deserve that. I feel
Yeah.
when you shot her once again, you should have retrieved right then and there. She
Yes,
was
ma'am.
no a threat, no more a threat to you anymore. She was already down on the ground.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
didn't have to repeatedly keep shooting her. Now I know Keys said the first shot was to the face, and I think he said the second shot was through the thigh. And I remember when Ebony came up on my panel one day and she read the police report, and she said
Uh-huh.
the police report said it was a bullet on top of the car. So she did maybe shot 3 times, and that third bullet landed on top of the car. I don't know if Keys know that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he might not know that. But yeah, because that's what Ebony read that day. The lady is backstage. Yes.
I mean, that's stalking me at this point. That's stalking. That's harassment. Like I sent him my paperwork. So, I mean, I just pray you have a good job. See, I ain't Holly. I don't want to kill nobody. See, I'm gonna do something better for you. I'm gonna have you locked up. That's number one. And I hope you got some money so I can sue your ass for stress and distress and threatening and bothering me and just doing the most like man, I'm from Chicago, for real, for real. Shit like this, we don't do this. We don't. I don't even come across social media to argue with a person. I'm not an arguing type of person. But the detective explained some things to me on what I can do, and they said when I get on your live to let
I
them
don't know,
know.
y'all. I'm waiting for Ebony to come in the chat. Once Ebony come in the chat, Ebony can come back up and read that report again. But I'm
Okay,
waiting on her. I don't know how to get in contact with Ebony. So I don't know if she sleep or whatever the
nah,
situation
she on
is.
that other live.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, so
I'm chasing the detective. I'm listening to you. Go ahead.
okay. So like I said, y'all, I never studied for law enforcement, but I was with
Mm-hmm.
somebody in law enforcement, okay, for 10 years. So little things I do know. But like I said, I'm going to wait until the court say this was justified and this was not justified. If they say it's
Mm-hmm.
justified, it's nothing we can do about it, right? But we
Yes,
would
you
still
can.
keep Ramika family uplifted. We would still pray for them. Okay, we would still pray for
Yeah.
them, no matter what the situation turned out to be. You understand what I'm saying? But like I said again, she did not deserve to be taken out like that. I just think
Yeah.
it was so distasteful.
Cruel.
You
It was
know?
cruel. It was cruel. At the end of the day, that was
Yeah.
cruel. I
Yeah.
text him. He probably called me, so I probably got to drop down for a minute. But I'm finna let that stuff bother me. You know, I'm not finna watch Keys live because the beginning of the live kind of like hurt my feelings. And
Yeah.
like the person in the backstage said, find the person that killed your son. We know who killed him.
Girl, please don't pay her no mind.
I like when people promote
You
my
know what I
son.
want you to do? I want
I
you to
blocked it
just
out.
screenshot
I am.
everything she's
I
saying
did. Cause I'm
and don't
starting to
pay her no mind. Because
Because
I have to ask.
I'm starting to think that person had something to do with killing them. So that's why I definitely text the detective so I can let them know and I can send you the information. I think I shared it with Brittany on my reports. I'm not playing. I just hate they have to come to the live. Be a woman about your shit. You got something to say? Don't use my name. Use your name.
Brittany, she keep coming backstage, but I gotta find a way. I gotta ask open book because I'm still, working on like, because I'm new to still to some stuff. So I got to ask open book. How do I go into the studio to block people from not coming backstage? I have
Yeah,
to
let
ask
her
open
talk
book
that
about
shit.
that.
She ain't gonna show her name and talk that shit and pop it. So I mean, right now that's a ghost. That's a ghost to me. You are a ghost. You non-existent. You don't even exist.
I just
I
wish you'd
know
be
you hate
respectful
it.
and just don't even come over here. It's like,
Yeah. But you know,
please.
we found out a lot of stuff last night about some of these YouTubers, they commentary, the type of games that they play. It's like they got a little click. I just never heard nobody disrespect a deceased woman like this in my life.
Yeah, she's definitely a troll.
Yeah,
I
she could troll. She ain't
yeah.
gonna come to the forefront and use her name. When she do that, then we can have a woman to woman talk. Until then, she's a non-existing person to me. Period, point blank. She don't even matter.
Auntie said she need to go play in traffic.
Now she needs to find something. You know, people on this social media. Again, I'm not a social media person. Like I've never had a confrontation or argument with nobody online. You know what I'm saying? I don't even do stuff like that. For what?
Yeah, and you know what? And me neither. And that's why I wish respectfully she just go away and leave my channel alone. Like, why should you keep bothering me, lady? I don't even know you. Like, what is wrong? Like, why do you keep coming over here attacking my channel, disrupting my channel?
But
Like,
see, that's the
please,
same lady
just
that's
go
been
away.
yeah, she was the lady that was arguing with Lisa about getting a
Now, if you
DNA
came up
test.
the first time and was being respectful, I would let you stay up. But after the first time I let you up, you know what I'm saying? You came up here cursing people out. You went on Keys Live and cursed him out like a dog. I can't let you on my panel no more. I
Yeah.
can't because I can't tolerate all the loud noise you was putting out, the cursing, you big bat, southern and all that. I don't like
Yeah.
that type of energy. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? You got to know how to be an adult sometime to talk. Now, again, sometimes we get out of control. Everybody curse every now and then. But then every curse word she said was like crazy to me. I didn't like that. So I can't
But you
I can't
going
let her back
off.
on my panel.
Exactly, but you going off because of our opinions. You going off because we not agreeing with what you're talking about. That's why you going off and being disrespectful. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I swear.
You can't change my mind about another black person, woman, or man getting shot down.
Good
She was
afternoon to everybody coming in.
yes, hello everybody, but she was unarmed. She didn't deserve that. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, until death knock at this fake person though that's playing imposter, you will understand it then. And then, don't get up here talking about you want justice for your family member.
Yeah.
We living in demonic times. We living in a world where people are straight up
Joanne,
evil.
excuse me 1 minute, Auntie Joanne. If you can, when you get time, I'm gonna ask open book too of any of my mods.
Hey,
Could y'all
everything.
look up how to block someone from
Hey, boo.
backstage? Hey, baby, and inbox it to me. Text it to me to let me know how to inbox. I mean, not inbox. How to block somebody from backstage because I don't know that part yet, and
Yeah.
I need to know that part. So when they on the panel, I can block them and they can't come back up anymore. So if any of my moms can look that up and let me know, they can send it to me. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I can't deal with no grown ass woman hiding behind a page talking crap. I can't, because this is a sensitive subject. And again, I don't want nobody to die. That ain't even
Yeah,
like
I
in
mean,
my
you
heart.
right, Denise, but they are obsessed. But damn, I mean, I'm not obsessed with this because I
Invested is
cover
what
this.
it's called.
Listen, let me tell y'all something. I cover this from love. I don't cover this to be obsessed. I don't cover this to try to be better than the next content creator. I cover this with love. I cover this with my own opinion. That's how I do this. I do this with everything I do. I don't try to act like I'm better than somebody. I don't try to dog someone else out about their opinion. I don't try to do any of that, but I just want my platform to be respectful. I'm tired of her keep coming backstage every day, interrupting my chat. This is an everyday thing, and I'm getting sick and tired of it. Like
She
every day
came
she's
up here
coming up
today.
here. She's
She in
up
the
here now.
backstage. Yeah, she
Miss
in the
D.
backstage, girl. She on it.
Let me say something, y'all, real quick. You notice, Miss D, that this I'm sorry, y'all, I got something in my mouth. This start to just happen, within the last week or so.
Hmm.
And I'm not that voice, one thing everybody knows that I'm good with, that I talk to on the back end, is with voices. Like once I hear a voice and I hear it again, I know the voice.
Hmm.
Now, I'm not gonna
I
say
know what you're talking about.
100% yet, but because I'm gonna replay it again.
Now
But
just
I do
replay it
not
and
know.
listening. Yeah.
Did it sound like it to you too?
No,
It don't.
no. We've been watching. That's why we've been on different panels or whatever the case may be, because you gonna slip up.
Because it sounds like the voice to me, but it just, you got to think about it in a calm tone
Nah,
than
we
whenever it's
watched.
raising your
Mm-mm,
voice.
mm-mm.
Okay.
We sat back and watched. I gave them a video of when she cussed Lalisa out about getting a DNA test. Then she went on Key's live and said she had a question, and because again he cleared it up, it still wasn't satisfying to her. What I'm hoping is that she actually is akin to Holly again, because that still show
Did you
this is
listen
what
to
you
that
all
voice who
do.
I told you to listen to?
Yeah, I listened to it. That's nah, nah,
Okay.
nah. Nah, that
It's,
ain't
it was
her. Girl, I
certain
ain't finna
words
argue
that
with the
she
ghost.
said.
Tell the
Okay.
ghost when she ready to come out as a woman with her own name, then come holler at me. Anything else after that, this social media stuff, I don't do social media. I don't argue with people on social media. I don't beef with nobody on social media. I'm very respectful until. But if she when she come up with her own name and use her own identity, cool. Until then, let's continue to talk. Yes, I cannot watch Friday. I can't watch it.
She not
Yeah,
gonna
I just
curse
wish,
on her
just go
own
away,
name.
baby. Baby, listen, I don't know what the problem is, baby, but please just go away. Stay away from my channel, okay? I don't know what's going on with you. I'm not trying to find out, but I'm asking you, please just stay away from my channel.
Uh-uh.
Please just stay away because I don't like arguments. I like peace. I like happiness. I don't come live to argue with people. I don't
Mhm.
like that.
That's
It
right.
don't sit right with me. So please just go away. Just don't come back. You
He
know
can't.
what you can do? You can just unsubscribe from me. It seems like you wait till I go live every day and you in my background. I don't understand it. If you don't like a person, don't listen to them. Unsubscribe from them. Just go. Just leave me alone. That's all I ask from you. I'm not being disrespectful to you because I don't even know you. I don't know you. But just go away. That's all I ask you. Go away and let us be free up here and say how we feel. And that's it. That's it. I'm just asking you, go away, please. I don't know what your problem is in life. Are you miserable? Something is wrong with you. I mean, what is going on? Because you go from my panel to Key's panel doing this, you know? And it's weird to me. I don't understand it. Like, let
Mm-hmm.
everybody, every content creator is covering this story. Please let everybody have their opinion on how they feel, how they view it. I don't knock nobody from how they view this story because, again, lady, I don't know who you are, and I am a queen, okay? And I'm not gonna be up here cursing every single day on my platform because I stand alone. I am a loner. I stand alone with whatever I do in life, okay? Please, I don't want you to get me upset. Okay, please, just I'm asking you, go away and don't come back. All
But
right?
that's what the devil do. The devil does
AB
this.
says she sent you a coffee, Miss D.
Who said that?
AB.
AB, thank you. I appreciate it, baby. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Like, just go
Mm-mm.
away, please. I'm not gonna let you up here because I know you want to argue with Freddie, and I'm not gonna let that happen on my platform. You're not gonna do that on my platform. You're not gonna come up
But
here
she
getting
don't have a
loud and
legit
cursing. And,
Miss
and I don't
D.
know why you don't even like Freddie. You don't even know her. You
Right,
don't
Miss
even
D.
know
She don't
Freddie.
have a legitimate argument. I got my opinion about this case. I feel the young lady needs to be locked up. You ain't from Chicago, cause listening to you, you sound like you from another state. That's number one. And I just we don't like if this is not cool. If my opinion bothering you, then that's something you got to live with.
Exactly,
'Cause
because that's what I just said. I'm not gonna let nobody opinions upset me because in this world today, we all entitled to our opinion, or how we feel about anything. Not even this
exactly.
case, anything. If you can always let somebody's opinions upset you, something is wrong with you. Like
Man,
that's something mental within yourself, and go get it checked out. Because it
if you
seems
know,
like to
you
me,
know.
it seems like to me you only comes up here when Freddie comes here. I noticed that. If anybody else on my platform, you never comes backstage. It's always when Freddie on my platform. And you don't even know her in real life. That's what I'm trying to understand, Miss. What is your beef with Freddie? What's going
Nothing.
on? You don't even know her.
Same thing that Holly had. No problem with Romika legitly. That's all this show.
Like anybody that
Open
know
book
me
said,
know
can
I
you
don't
ban
like
her, Miss
drama. Like
D?
leave me alone. Like just
Miss
leave
D,
me
Miss
alone.
D, Miss D. Don't let
Open
this
book
upset
said, can
you.
you ban her?
I just said I asked my moms to all my moms to look up how to ban a person backstage. I don't know how to do it.
That's okay. Let
Or
her
another
ask.
way, Miss D, like instead of having your link pinned, like drop it when you know one of us come up, cause that's how she's getting back there because of the link.
And ain't gonna link up. So fuck, I
And
ain't gonna do
she's
that.
trying to disrupt your
Well,
how you
maybe
run
I will
your
send the
channel by
link.
doing that.
All right, maybe I will send the link out to the mods.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's a way you could do it, but don't let it stress you. You know the devil work.
We can
He work.
ignore her. Let her sit backstage because
Yeah, let her
she
talk
want
that
us to
shit
talk about, what we talking about now,
right
her,
now.
instead of
Yeah.
talking about, Holly and Romika.
Yeah, that's all. Let her ass
How she
talk.
get
She know
backstage?
that
She
bothers
get
you, so she
backstage
feel like
because
she
I
running
pinned
shit.
the link and she hits the link and she comes up. That's how she's getting backstage. So
Yeah, she hitting the
she
link
go to
and
the top
pull.
and she click on the link.
Hmm.
Don't even.
So
Man,
if we
that,
remove that link, she won't be able to bring her come back there.
yeah, don't even let her stress you. You gotta
Hey, Big
remember,
N.
she hadn't
Yeah,
been
and I
having.
don't bother nobody, y'all. I don't bother nobody. God knows I don't. I stay to
Yeah, let
myself.
her
I don't
be.
bother nobody. Like I just stay to myself, and I don't like when people bother me. Like just go away and leave me alone. Like I don't understand why she keep coming over here messing with me. Just leave me alone.
I
You make me
swear.
don't even want to go live when you do that. That shit made me want to cut off my live because I get
No.
discouraged when she
Somebody
do
said
that.
go to
That
her
shit.
page and
Yeah,
block
because
her.
that ain't my name under there. So you can't go. You can block that person through that way because
If
that's not
somebody
my
send me the
name.
link, I can do that. I don't know how
No,
to do it.
you know how you go to a person's channel
Click
Yes.
on that person's channel and then you can block them like that.
and then click on their name. It should be some dots, and then one should say block, and then you click that.
Yeah, you can block her ass. Boy, ain't nobody on that. She ain't. If you know, you know.
Your moderator, can't your moderator time her out for an hour or two?
But
Well,
I think
each
she's not
time.
even coming in the chat, y'all. That's why we can't do it because she's not coming in the chat.
She
She
coming
said she's clicking the
backstage.
link.
That's okay.
Is
So
that
tell one of your moderators to come up
I'm up here. Good
backstage and
morning,
click
y'all.
on her
Hey,
name
what's
like
going
that, Miss
on?
Good
D.
morning,
I
Brandy.
got one of
Hey,
my I got
babies,
one of
what's
my
up?
minds up here.
Tell one of
Okay,
your hey.
hey. So,
Okay,
is
Joanne,
she
I
just
got that. Thank you. I got it. Okay, thank you.
you got it, D? Is that her and
Joanne,
is that
go
her
ahead.
in the back chat typing?
Yeah, she typing, but
Yes, she keep messing with me.
What's she
yeah, cause
saying?
she calling Miss D names now.
Right.
That's a
Something is wrong.
distraction. That's a
Mm-mm.
distraction. That's what she want. She sitting up hollering she'll come to the field. You ain't coming to the field. Trust me. Trust me, you ain't coming to the field.
Yes, it's something has to be seriously wrong with a person, to every day try to come on a panel and start up shit, you know. Have your opinion, believe what you want to believe. But coming over here doing this whack shit you doing, it ain't changing nobody's
Yeah, and I don't
perspective
even
or
know the
mind
lady.
on
I don't even
anything.
know her. I don't even know
Right.
that lady. Like she
Yeah.
messes with me every day. Every time I let Freddie up, she do this every day. I let Freddie up. I don't know what is going on. She done took me on my game again today. Like she just making me so mad.
But don't let her do that.
Don't let her do
Let's go
that.
on with the show.
That part.
Yeah,
Right.
because she just said y'all are weird. The fact that I can come and throw y'all whole
Yeah,
program
don't let
off.
her do that. Cause let me
Right.
Yeah.
tell you something,
But
Miss D.
Let's just, you know
That's
what?
what she trying to do. Let me tell you
Let's
something.
just
If she knew me
refocus.
in real life, if she really knew me in real life, she wouldn't even be across this app doing that. And I'm gonna leave it like that. If you know, you know.
Yeah, let's just refocus,
Let her ass
y'all.
get on about her business. She not about that life. She just a troller. She want to talk shit and hide. She's hiding. You're using my, well, that's not my name, but you're using my name to hide your face. You that what does that say about you? Cause I'm not hiding a motherfucking thing.
okay.
I think we should
Oh boy.
refocus because she's saying it in her comment. I'm looking at her
Yeah.
comment. She said, I'm able to throw y'all off y'all whole
And that's
program.
why she doing it.
And so
Exactly.
so if
And that's why y'all
we
I didn't
letting
want
her
I
do it though.
You
We
right though,
in
and that's why
control.
I didn't want to tell Auntie that she was backstage. I never said I just kept right on talking to y'all because I've been y'all. Soon as I clicked on my live, she was backstage. I swear I never said nothing.
Nah, D Red, I don't know that lady. You know, she doing what the devil is telling her to do. That's what she doing. She working for the devil. So let her keep doing it anyway, Miss D. Yeah,
Yeah,
I started out with the autopsy, the beginning part, and I had to get off.
yeah.
You know
Open
what
book,
I'm
is
saying?
that you coming up here? Open book, is that you?
Yeah, this is me, D. I was trying to say I was not going to stay up. I was just trying to say if you, hello everyone.
Hey, Miss A, open book.
Hey
Hey,
y'all.
open
Hey,
book.
open book.
I hate to see you upset. I was going to say, remember you had another person some months ago that did that. That will come up every day when we were talking about a different topic, but it should be like next to the person's name, like three buttons that you could click, and it'll say ban, from the studio. So
Yeah.
you can ban them, so that that person's
Mm-hmm.
not here.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's what I was just
But we
saying.
rebuke the devil. We already, y'all,
that's
when you are
right.
already knowledgeable and not ignorant of the devil's devices, you're not
Yes.
surprised. So
Yes.
we already know what's at play here, and the devil won't win. More answers are coming and so forth. And so, of course, it's the ante is gonna go up, okay? And they're gonna
Yeah,
keep doing different stuff. So don't allow it. Where's my phone? Don't
Yes, Miss D.
allow it to see how the devil just my phone started ringing as soon as I got on here. Don't allow that to distract your show and
Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
the purpose and the task at hand. The
Yes.
devil is defeated. We are not
Yes.
ignorant of the devices and we are
Yes.
not distracted. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So keep
Yes.
going with your show, girl. Have a great day, everyone.
You too, open book.
You
I
I love you,
love
too.
you.
sis.
Love you too.
Yeah,
Not
we cool.
open.
Nah, we justice for Romika. I mean, and
Yes.
that's just the bottom
What was the
line.
conversation before?
Well,
We
I
was
was asking for you because
right.
when me and Auntie Freddie was talking about what Keys was saying on his video this morning, I was like, damn, I need Ebony because I think Ebony read that report when she was saying because Keys was saying it was 2 shots fired, the face and the thigh. So I'm like, well, damn, I think I heard Ebony say it was a third shot. So that third shot must be what Ebony was saying was the bullet was on the car.
Yeah, because you know what? Britt was telling me that. I haven't seen keys yet, but you know, sometimes when a gun go off, you might hear 9 shots, but the person might only got hit 5, but the gun went off 9 times because I was told 3 times too. She was
I gotta
shot.
step down, y'all. I got a call coming in. I gotta step down right quick. I'm gonna come
I
back
was
up in a
told
few
three
minutes.
Okay,
times
Auntie.
too.
Okay.
So
Right.
maybe they heard the 3 shots, but only 2 of the bullets hit her.
Oh, okay, got you. Cause I was like, damn, is I'm going crazy, y'all? So I told the chat, do they remember you reading that police report out? And they was like, yeah, they
Hmm.
remember that. So
So are y'all saying that the autopsy report said it was two? It was only two?
yes, Key
Hmm.
said that it was
Oh,
the
okay.
Key said the first shot was her face.
Right.
And if y'all
Okay.
remember, I was thinking about that when I was talking to somebody this morning. I was talking to Britt, and so we was talking about that, and I said, you know what? If we think that is what the actual the fit witness said, though, and then somehow they said the thigh was the first shot, and she was on the ground crawling around and all that stuff. But if y'all remember what the witness said, he said she shot her and then a bunch of blood gushed out her mouth or something like that. And then she fell and then uh she fell kind of like in Carlos' arms, but then she fell to the ground. Do
See,
y'all remember that?
I thought she said, maybe I thought she said it was the first one was the face, then the
Yeah.
side and the leg or something.
I know she
Make
said something about the first one was the face.
right.
Miss D, you want to play it?
You mean Key's live from this morning?
No, the witness
I don't know where to find it at. There's so many people that has it. I don't know where to find it at.
um I can look for it real quick because I have it.
Yeah,
I
I don't
have
know where
it.
to
Let me
find
go
it at.
look
So
for it.
it's so many people that got it. I don't know where to find it at. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Um, Upper. I'm gonna go look on uppers, so
Cause
we don't
I
have to
think
worry
Messy
about
Sweet
somebody.
Spot. I think Messy Sweet Spot had that.
Yeah, but I would have to look through all her find out which lab in uppers. She has it
But see, I don't like
titled.
playing nobody's stuff without, you know.
They permission, yeah.
Yeah.
But if messy sweet spot would be you
No,
can
she
see
don't
it.
mind me playing her stuff.
Oh, okay, so I'm gonna see if
Do Keys got that on his platform?
um yeah, he do too. You know what? But I probably could find it quicker on the messy sweet spot because her title should say the witness or something like
Yeah,
that.
I'd
Let
rather
me go
ask up.
look.
I don't like, playing people out of
And you
respect,
said
you
she did
know.
it on the messy sweet spot, not criminal villains.
Oh my God, I forgot she got different channels.
I think she did it on criminal villains, y'all. If the
Oh,
criminal.
I would say she don't care. Ebony.
Oh, okay, okay. So let me go look it up. Okay, I'll be back.
Okay, and what when you do it, let me know because I gotta know the name of it.
Hey, ask Brittany to tell Upper to send it to her real quick, and then that can be easy, so I don't have to send it to Brittany. Then Brittany send it to you and all that.
Okay, Brittany in
Britt,
the chat. She in
Britt,
the
can
chat.
you ask Upper to send it to you really quick, please? so we can hear this. Because y'all sometimes we forget because we haven't heard that witness statement since the very beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's true. Yeah.
And
Hmm.
sometimes we gotta go over it again ourselves.
Yeah. So basically, it was two shots, one to the face, one to her side. But the
I think you
third
said
round,
the thigh. So,
oh, the
cause
thigh,
you know
and the
our
third,
thigh is connected to our leg.
right, right,
So
and the
yeah.
third bullet, I guess I don't know. Either way it go, she getting charged for that. Because first off, you used the weapon and then you shot someone and you kept unloading. Even though the fourth round got caught, but the third bullet could have went to a kid. It could have went to the little senior citizens over there. Like it, I believe she getting charged.
Right.
Yeah, because it don't matter how many bullets it was. She wasn't in fear for her life.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Mhm.
She could have shot her once,
Okay,
and
Auntie, I
she
see you.
wasn't in fear for her life.
Right. Right.
And it was in the school zone. And she put a jam gun in
A
the
live
vehicle with her
round.
child.
Mhm. Good afternoon, you guys. I just wanted to bring out something real quick. I
Oh,
was
hey, Auntie, how you doing? I didn't even know that was
Hey
you, girl.
royalty. Hey royalty, much respect to you. I be
Uh,
listening to you all the time, but I be at work, so sometimes I can't speak. Um,
Okay.
but just a little I was watching a case on something I was watching on YouTube this morning, and it was a case where it was two women. They were beefing about some pictures or whatever. They were doing Facebook beef, and one of the young ladies decided to go to where the other young lady was, and they fought, and she ended up shooting her. She ended up unaliving her, and she got charged simply because they said it was premeditation. Because before they started fighting, she put the gun somewhere with the anticipation of having to use it, so they considered it premeditated. And the thing with Holly, I'm going to say this: I know a lot of people in here know about how spirits work, because I just heard somebody say we were not ignorant of the devil's devices. When Holly put that, reposted that thing on her Facebook page, it said it's time to start killing MFers. The devil, she agreed with that. So at that moment, since she agreed with that, when she had the opportunity to use that weapon on Ramika, the devil came back. The devil came back for them thoughts. So that's why she didn't have felt nothing about what she was doing, because she saw that post, she posted it, which meant she agreed with it. So at that moment, the devil came back for that payment. He set her up real good. And I would be totally surprised if she don't get no charges. I would really be surprised, because she intended to use that gun. She put it in her car. Yeah. I don't know if it's
Wow.
for that situation, but yeah, them spirits, they trick you up real good. They get you to doing different things, and then once you do it, it's like, hey, you on your own. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's I believe she's gonna get charged. I don't know what the charges is gonna be. Just like that case that
Hopefully,
happened in
corporate
Florida.
punishment.
Yeah, yeah, yep,
Corporate
yep,
punishment gets you life in jail in Illinois.
yep. And Florida, it's a no retreat. No, you don't have to retreat. No duty to retreat. And she got charged with premeditated. Yep.
Okay, I'm bringing up alive now. Y'all go ahead and talk. I'm bringing it up.
okay.
It's just really sad. I just really feel
Yeah,
then
it
this
is.
this
It's
Quadrate character. He's so full of stuff. He too slow to realize he's stupid.
We're gonna
That's
find this
terrible. He inserted himself into something that he had no idea what he was getting into. And I wouldn't be surprised if Quadre had some consequences, some street justice that he got coming to him.
man.
Because he being ruthless. And he posted that picture of Romika talking about somebody said she spit on her baby. I don't believe that for 1 second.
And Rebecca wasn't even like that. That's first off.
Yeah, I can't believe it. Because why would
Yeah,
you
I,
spit on the
I, I
baby?
never believed it that anyway. Okay, y'all.
No.
So this is the live here that we're gonna play. Now y'all can tell me which part to go into. Oh well,
I say start from the beginning of her, uh, her when she start talking.
got you. Hey, I got a lady. I'm gonna take the music out because they might get me.
Oh yeah, fast forward that.
Longer
I'm gonna
wanting to
step down again. I got another call.
participate
Okay, I like
in,
her this time.
doesn't want to help, no longer wants to give any further statement. Now that's what I heard. Now, is that true? I have no idea. But what I can say is regardless of whether or not the wit down or not, it does not invalidate what the witness initially stated. A lot of people are saying that they want justice for Ramika Meeks. I myself am saying I think that Ramika Meeks needs justice. But what I want everybody to understand is that justice is not always found in a court of law. Justice can be found in many, many places. Justice can be street justice. Justice can come in the form of spiritual justice. And when I say spiritual justice, I mean when a person is haunted by their own actions. Even if they got away with what they did in the legal realm, the spiritual realm, they are still being punished, regardless of what happens in a courtroom. And I also want to say only a person can tell you what their intention truly was, how they truly were feeling. But since we're not getting that from the actual person, the killer in the situation, we kind of just have to look at what we have. So we have a few things. And one of the things that we have is the witness statement. Again, I'm no longer going to be, debating or going on panels or going back and forth about what I think should happen. What I'm going to be doing is staying right over here. Excuse the noise in the background, you guys. Again, this is pre-recorded and I'm not going to edit it. What I'm going to be doing is looking over the things that I see, and I'm going to be determining in my own mind whether or not I think what happened was right or wrong. And not just in the legal sense, but in a moral sense. So we're talking about morality, we're talking about legality, and all of that wrapped into one.
Hold on, y'all.
Last question.
Commercial
If you could pass
pause.
one piece of legislation, what would it be?
So again, I also want to say this because we have a lot of people who are blogging on this case, and everybody has a right to their own opinion. But what I want to throw out there is that
Okay,
just because someone is not punished legally, or just because certain things happen to where a person, due to technicality or due to legal paperwork or whatever they did to protect themselves, it doesn't make it right. Okay? So even if the law says this person is not going to be charged and will not face any punishment, understand that just because the law says something is legal, it doesn't make it right. We come from, or we are all existing in a country where many, 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 many things have been legal that haven't been right. So we have seen so many injustices in the Black community, so many injustices and unalivings within the Black community where people have demanded justice, waited for justice, and never received it. We've seen looting, we've seen rioting, we've seen police officers unalive people that are unarmed every day. And we've seen those police officers get off with administrative leave and, never actually get the justice that the people want, which would be from the legal system. So we're not going to sit here, all citizens of the United States of America, and pretend like, this is something that doesn't happen. Okay, just because something is legal, or just because there's a technicality, or just because somebody created a paper trail for themselves so that they would be able to get off with whatever they did allegedly, does not make it morally right. I don't want to just look on, and this is on my platform, this is what I'll be doing. I don't just want to look at the legality of the situation. I also want to look at the morality of the situation. And I think I want to do that because I think it's the right thing to do. I don't want to sit on my platform and gloat about a young lady getting away with murdering someone because she created a paper trail for herself. I don't find any amusement in that. I don't find any joy in that. And I think that everybody is suffering because of it. But let's get into the witness statement, okay? Before I play it again, word on the curb is that this witness allegedly is no longer going to be helping in this case. However, that does not negate what the witness stated. There has been a young man named Quadre who is connected to the players in this tragedy, who has been going around saying that he has a video. I myself do not. He has a video. However, he has been, however, some people do. So he's been kind of jumping from platform to platform, and he's been allowed to give what he has seen on this alleged video. And he's been able to give his account and his opinion based off of this alleged video. And a lot of people are listening to him, which I find strange because a lot of people are discounting what the person that was actually there said. So I find that interesting. I'm not sure why that's happening, but it's something that I've noticed, is that Quadre's word is really being upholded, respected, and taken into account over a video that no one has seen, nor do we know even exists. All we can do is speculate on whether or not this said video even exists. However, we have a witness who made statements on scene, on camera, directly after the incident. And then this same witness went on a platform on YouTube called The Messy Sweet Spot and also gave her account of what she saw on the scene. So we're going to go ahead and hit play.
Hear you now, witness.
Now, I was actually the one at the scene. So I was the one that was yelling out to arrest her because everybody wasn't doing anything. I was actually the one who covers. And I saw them when they were fighting in the beginning. And I was like, this is not right. He was slamming her with a door when she was standing in her door frame, not even close to the female.
We're going to stop it right there. It's a reason why I'm playing this witness statement, because a lot of information has been given regarding the legality of self-defense in the state of Illinois. So I stopped it there, and we're going to cover what she just stated, and we're going to go over it piece by piece. So what she just stated there was she was there when they were initially fighting. She goes on to say that the other female, which is Quadasia Holly Johnson, was on scene. However, she was nowhere near Carlos nor Romika. So during this time, yes, she was on scene. However, she was not involved in the altercation. During this time, she was off somewhere else, still on scene, but not near them. And Carlos and Romika were engaged in a physical altercation. During that physical altercation, according to the witness, and of course, this is alleged as well, but according to this witness, she states that Carlos was slamming Romika with her car door on her back. So while she's slamming Romika, while he's slamming Romika, Ollie is not involved in this altercation at this time. Okay, so keep that in mind. Hold that in your head, and let's continue.
On the other side. So she was literally standing on the other side of the road, and her baby daddy was literally slamming the door on her back. So she went back into her car, came back out, and then this was when the baby daddy walked towards the other baby mama.
Let's stop it here. So the witness then goes on to say that she went into her car, Holly, and then she came back out. And then Carlos walked over to the other baby mama. And we know that the other baby mama would be Romika. So he's on his way over there. Hold your head. Okay. In the beginning of the altercation, according to this witness, allegedly, Carlos and Romika were engaged in a physical altercation. He was slamming Romika's back into the car.
I believe that. I believe that.
Then as the altercation continued, she then states that Holly was nowhere around during that time. Okay, she was on the other side of the road. That's how she describes it. Right? So then he says that Carlos approaches Romika again. And but before that, I noticed her say that the baby mama got in the car and then got back out. So I'm not sure when the witness says this, if she's talking about Romika or if she's talking about Holly. Now, I wish the interviewer would have asked her that.
After this happened, he grabbed her by the waist. She tried to wiggle away from him. Her arm was like literally almost getting free with his arm around her neck this time, because he was holding her by the waist in the beginning and she wiggled out, you know. After this happened, he had her in the, like, almost looking like a headlock to me on the side. And then the other baby mama stated, "I'm going to shoot you, bitch. Watch me shoot you, bitch." And he stated, she's going to go get her gun.
So let's stop it there.
Wow.
So I want you guys to listen carefully to what the witness is saying. So this seems like they're all in the middle of an altercation, but it seems like the only people at this time in which the witness is speaking of that are actually having physical contact with each other are Carlos and Romika. So Carlos and Romika are the only ones at this moment that are having physical contact with each other. Holly is not in the physical altercation at this time. According to the witness, Holly is separated from Carlos and Romika. Now, don't get me wrong. In my opinion, allegedly, okay, because people are sensitive about that word. I heard that the aunt made a status about defamation and everything. It's never defamation if you say allegedly, okay? It seems to me that allegedly there was altercation between the three of them in which Romika seems to be wanting to fight Holly. That's what it seems like. It seems like Romika wanted to fight Holly. Now, a lot of people are weighing in on that, and then we're going to get into the legality of it. A lot of people are weighing in on that, saying that maybe she couldn't fight. You know, maybe she didn't want to fight Romika, and she has a right to defend herself how she wants to defend herself. And so that is a lot of people's arguments, is that you can't tell people how to fight. A lot of people are saying I probably would have done the same thing, so on and so forth. So I want you guys to keep in mind, though, as I've stated many of time, right, that there are laws here in Illinois, and we're getting ready to go over those laws, and they're actually very, very specific. From the witness statement so far, we know that during the time that witness was there, most of the physical altercation was between Carlos and Romika. So the question has to be asked, why didn't Holly get in her car when she saw that Carlos was restraining Romika? Now, the witness also says that Romika was able to break free a couple of times away from Carlos, but Carlos was able to get her back restrained. However he was doing it. First, he was holding her waist, then he had her by the neck, or however he was doing it. Now, it seems like from the witness statement, allegedly, it seems that Holly had an opportunity to step back into her vehicle. Okay, so we're going to continue to play the rest of the video. But from what I'm understanding, and then you guys can weigh in on the comments, but from what I hear being said, it seems that ample opportunity was allotted for Holly to remove herself from the situation. That's how it sounds. So Romika and Carlos are tussling. Okay? He's slamming, initially he's slamming the car door on her back. Okay? And then moving on, he then has her in a headlock. He has her by the waist. So he has her, she's trying to wiggle free. During this time, the witness says that the other baby mama, Holly, was standing by her car. She was just standing there. Vehicle right there. Opportunity to get in. However, she did not. So we're going to keep that in mind before we get into the laws here in Illinois. Okay, so let me go ahead and continue.
Go get her gun. Watch. And after this happened, she stated, the other baby mama stated, "I'm gonna shoot you, bitch. Watch me shoot you, bitch." And he stated,
She's
gonna go get her gun. She's gonna go get her gun. Watch. And after this happened, she ran to the passenger side of her vehicle, grabbed her gun.
Let me stop it there. At this time,
Upper, are you up here on the platform?
yeah, I'm up here. I wanted to say something real quick before you kept going.
Go ahead. I was making sure I didn't have my glasses on, girl. I couldn't tell if you was up here.
Hey, everybody on the panel. Hey, everybody. Good afternoon. I did want to come on the panel because in this particular video, I do want to say that I did mix up the two, like the witness statements, because one of the witnesses, the mystery witness that hasn't been verified, said that the weapon was on top of the car. This witness said the weapon was in the car. So I don't want anybody to get confused because this is a certain point in this video that I did kind of mix it up. But this particular witness statement never said anything about it being on the car. That is the mystery witness that was on I think Naja platform. So just to clear that up, and then I want to say one more thing and I'm gonna drop down. When I think later on in the video, I don't know even know if you're gonna play that part, but I want to clear something up because I've been hearing a lot of people say this and to me is misinformation. So a lot of people are saying that in the state of Illinois, there is no duty to retreat in public places, and that's not true. And I think people are saying that because the state of Illinois' gun laws are really weird. So like, in most states, you have duty to retreat or you have stand your ground. In the state of Illinois, is not necessarily a duty to retreat law set in stone. However, we do have something called a castle doctrine. The castle doctrine means that the only place in the state of Illinois that you're able to stand your ground is either in your home or a private dwelling. You're able to stand your ground. Anywhere in the public, even though it is not written in stone, it is assumed or it is because of the castle doctrine that you should retreat if possible. So the people going around saying that Illinois does not have a duty to retreat, that is not true. Due to the castle doctrine, it is assumed that if you are not in a private dwelling, that you are expected to retreat if possible. Illinois is not a stand your ground state. So I just want to make that clear. I'm gonna do a video on it probably later, but I just wanted to say that because I didn't want people to get confused about the witness statement as far as the placement of the weapon.
Okay, I'm glad you
Yeah, I
cleared
just
that
want to
part up.
clear that up. So when you get to that part of the video, I just want to make it clear that the weapon was in the vehicle according to this witness.
Bert, can I ask you a question?
Yeah. Hey, Ebony.
Hey, because from my understanding, and tell me if I'm wrong, y'all. When Carlos was trying to put Romika into the car, and the car door was slamming on her, wasn't that on the passenger side of her car? Because
I
we
feel
were
like
all saying, why would he put her in the passenger side? And they were like, because he was just trying to get her in.
right from what I remember. And the place that I remember hearing it isn't really a reliable source because I remember Quadre saying that. So I don't know how verifiable
Yeah.
that is. But I did hear that. I don't know how true it is. So I don't know for sure on what side of the vehicle she was on.
Okay. Well, we
Yeah.
do know that Carlos' car initially wasn't right there. That the police made him move his car up more. So
Right.
we got to figure out where was his car side by side to Romika. I mean, Holly. So that would
Well, it
if
couldn't
it
have
was, that would
it
make sense why she was around on the passenger side of her car, but that would be the driver's side of Carlos' car.
wait, you saying that because Carlos had to move his car up,
When the
um,
police came, when the ambulance came, they made him move his car up.
so
So they can get
if he moved his car up, then I don't know for sure, but I would assume that it would have been
right next to Romika's double park.
right, right. But I don't know if I can. I don't. We can't verify that either. So I don't know. I
I
don't
would
know.
have to read because Keys did some videos. I gotta go look at those members only uh after this live and see what's
Yeah, because I
going
don't think
on.
it's in a police report either.
Oh, okay.
The placement of the car. I don't believe unless because it was heavily redacted. Unless he posted something else recently.
Yeah, they said about an hour ago
Oh, okay.
in the
Okay.
video, so I'm not sure. Okay, I don't want to hold up.
Well,
And
Miss D.
upper, I wanted to give you your props real quick. You made me change my mind about premeditated, girl. I just want to throw that out there. You did your thing on that
oh,
video.
thank you.
Oh
You.
yeah.
And that
Thank
definitely
you.
premeditated.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
definitely made me change my mind
Yeah,
about that.
because I'm gonna drop down and let Miss D continue, but because
No, y'all good.
a
Y'all
lot
good.
of
Okay.
people, a lot of people feel like premeditation is something that has to be planned out for months and months and months, and really, premeditation can happen in an instant, or it can
Uh-huh.
happen, during the situation. So, I personally, a lot of people are, feeling a way about certain things being speculation and not factual, and I understand that. But when you have a case like this, most of the time people are going to use their common sense and they're going to think about different ways that things could have happened. And even though this isn't factual, I just got to be honest. I mean, I was watching Open Book earlier, and I was watching Queen Fee last night, and they both made some really good points. And a lot of people are trying to say, well, Quadeja was trying to protect her child, but when you think about it as a mother, if you want to protect your child, you're not going to park across the street from the school that of the woman who you have a protective order against. So you sitting outside across the street from that woman's child's school with a loaded firearm. What I mean, could it not look any more premeditated? I mean, because if she
Exactly.
wanted to, she could. I mean, she's right off of the intersection of State and Cermak. If she wanted to, she could have parked on State Street. But you sitting over across the street from a woman's school who you have a protective order against with a loaded firearm. And so I don't understand why people are side eyeing folks for thinking that the lady planned it
And
or had it in
also,
mind.
and you know what? Also, upper with this. Holly didn't have a duty to retreat. Holly didn't have a duty to retreat, which is true. But you gotta also think the reason that she got it is because she was so very scared. So I would think if I'm in front of the person that I'm so scared of and somebody has them for a second and wrestling with them, I am going to run and like hell or get in my car, lock the door, and call the police. I'm not going to stand there because I have a paper that say I don't have to leave. No, I'm gonna want to leave. That was my whole purpose of getting the TPO.
I don't know why people are saying that she didn't have a duty to retreat because she did. First of all, she has a vehicle right there, an unlocked vehicle that she could have gotten inside of, rolled the windows up, and locked the doors and called the police.
Yeah,
If you have a TPO in the state of Illinois, you are expected not to be the aggressor. It's stated in the law codes. In the moment that you become an aggressor, the self-defense laws no longer apply to you. So if the witness statement is true and accurate, that she walked up to this woman's vehicle and antagonized her, the self-defense laws no longer exist. And due to the fact that in the state of Illinois we have a castle doctrine, I was saying this in open books chat. That means that in your own private dwelling, you're able to stand your ground.
yeah, in your
So,
own home.
meaning a
Yeah,
private dwelling is your home. It can also be a vehicle.
yeah.
So
Or
she
someone else's
probably would have
home.
got away with it if she stayed in her damn car.
Yeah. Like
So,
you scared of somebody, but then you sit up and get out your car. That doesn't make sense because you gotta think. She got it because she was so afraid. Like just think if it was a man, if that you got a order out protection. If you see him, you what you gonna do? And plus you're scared and you got your baby. You're not gonna get out your car and stand and watch while he wrestle with somebody.
yeah, and Holly, she just, she was completely reckless. She broke all types of laws. She's outside firing a weapon in a school zone, shooting all over the place. Then the weapon wasn't even in the holster. Then she throws the weapon inside of a car with a live round jammed inside of the weapon, and it could have went off with her child in the car. She was completely reckless. So for them to use the excuse she was protecting somebody, protecting her child, how? If anything, she was putting her child in more danger than Romika ever did.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, she did a lot of shit.
And then it's so funny that people
She
are
really did.
using the same word that we heard somebody else use. Oh, she was committed. She was in commission of a felony or whatever that they was saying while she was in the commission of a felony.
Wait, hold
Like
on, y'all.
what?
Listen. That lady, I ain't even gonna, because I know Miss D don't do that messy stuff, so I'm gonna leave that
Yeah.
out. But what I'm gonna
But let
say
me ask you
is,
something. Oh, but let me ask you something since you from Illinois, because I'm not from there. When you get a restraining order out on somebody, right, and they don't come to court, that is a felony, still a misdemeanor. They would consider that as a felony.
well, I heard, well, from what I understand, it was information found that she did go to court. I don't know how true that is either, but either way, regardless if you go to court or not, it is still a felony if you break a restraining order, even if it's a default judgment.
Okay, got you. Okay.
Yeah, it's still a felony. But the thing about it is, people that listen, even if she broke the restraining order, yes, it would be a felony. Yes. But you still are not allowed to unalive somebody because they broke a restraining order. Because in order to claim self-defense, and you're unaliving somebody in self-defense, they have to be committing a forcible felony against you. Not just a felony, but a forcible felony. And that means they're trying to unalive you. They're trying to rob you at GUN point, or they're trying to SAU or RAPEU or something like that. It can't just be that they're there. That's not an excuse to unalive somebody because they broke a restraining order. You call the police when somebody breaks a restraining order. And I think that people are throwing that word around as if because Romika was in her presence, that's a felony, so she deserved to lose her life. No, you cannot. A lot of these people, hopefully, they're not gun owners because if they are, they don't need to be. Because you cannot just pew pew somebody because they broke a TPO. It don't work like that.
Let
If
me
she, if you let me say
no,
this
go
too
ahead.
about the autopsy report. I can't wait till that get broken down because I don't know if y'all saw Key's video, but he spent a lot of time
Yeah, I
kind of
did.
talking about you did.
Yeah, I
So
sent it
you
to
know
him.
he spent a lot of time talking about the what she had on as far, like she was on her way to work. But I don't even think that's the most important part of the autopsy report. And for the people in the back that's wondering why the investigation is still open, you can't close the investigation without the medical examiner report. The real autopsy. You can't close it. They gotta, first of all, they because that girl was pew pewed more than one time, they have the medical examiner is going to be able to determine which wound, which part of her body was shot first. They're also going to be able to determine if that shot would have debilitated her to the point to where she would have been unable to further participate in the altercation. So if the face shot was first and that wound was so detrimental to her body that the medical examiner determines that there was no second shot needed, Holly behind is in trouble.
Right. This what I want to
And
ask
they
you,
also
Upper.
will be able to tell which bullet was the actual bullet that caused her death.
Right.
Right.
They're gonna be able to tell all of that.
Okay, Upper, I want to ask you a question. Okay. So, because you are very knowledgeable, I'm having a hard time understanding if Romika was dropping her son off at his school and these other two were in the vicinity or whatever. How did she break the restraining order? I don't understand that. Isn't she where she was supposed to be? It wasn't like she was at Carlos's place trying to get in his apartment or something like that. She was dropping her son off at school. So
I'm
how
glad you
did
So
asked her
she?
that question because I wanted to know the same thing.
So technically, she still was breaking a restraining order because in the state of Illinois, the
Mm-hmm.
respondent, only the respondent, not the petitioner, but the
Okay.
respondent is the only one that is responsible of stay away. So that's why in the state of Illinois, when somebody gets a restraining order on you,
Mm-hmm.
you should get a restraining order right back on them. Because if you
Okay.
don't, if they could I said this in my last live in Illinois, if I get a restraining order on you, I could go to your job every day, 5 days a week, and sit in the parking lot and wait for you to come out, and there's nothing you can do about it. And I could
So then,
still, and I could
uh,
call the police and say that you're in my space.
So, but let me ask
that's
you a question. I
crazy.
want to make sure I
Wow.
hear you right. So, being that her son went to school in the area, right? And we don't know why she stopped, and we never would know that again because she's not here to tell a story. You saying she still was in the wrong place because Holly was there.
Yeah.
Because Holly was there legally, Romika broke the restraining order. That's how it works in Illinois.
Got it.
Romika should have gotten a restraining order on Holly when Holly got one on her to protect herself, but she didn't.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
because a lot of
Hey,
people abuse that. They abuse it. They get a restraining
Yes.
order against you and they can
And you
reach
know what?
out to
I
you.
like that from you. I'm glad you was fair about the whole thing, about what you just said. You know, it's like it ain't like you sit here a while ago and was taking sides because you represent Ramika.
yeah.
You was
Right.
being
But
about
the
the restraining order, and that's why I asked you that because you live there. You know more about the laws there than I know, and I respect that from you. And I
Thank
Cause,
you,
also
Ms. D.
said
cause you
the
know
same
what,
thing
Miss D.
up, and I also said the same thing you said too. Up, I wish that Ramika would have went and got that restraining order too to protect herself also.
If she even really knew,
Because
because
if
just because Romika was in that area, that's not what made her break the restraining order. It was once she got out the car and she was within thousands feet of homicide Holly. That's when
Right.
it was considered a
But
felony
you know
because
what?
she was
Hey,
1,000
Ebony.
feet
You know
away
what?
from her.
hey, y'all.
Open Book got a
There
question
you
for you in the chat. Open Book got a question for Upper. She said, but what if Ramika didn't know Holly was there? Can you answer
Right.
it?
so even so legally, because Holly was there and Romika was in 1,000 feet of her, technically Romika broke the restraining order. Now, if Romika is at her, now listen, if somebody breaks a restraining order and you at their son's school and the person calls the police are able to use discretion. So when the
Right.
police get there, obviously they're going to say, well, why are you here? So
Right.
so
Thank
if
you.
so if Romika would have lived and Holly would have followed the proper protocol and contacted the authorities, once the police arrived, I'm almost sure that they would have asked, why are you even in this area? Is there somewhere else that you can meet your child's father? Is there a way that this can be avoided? They're gonna use their common sense if the police were to arrive. But because Holly is this, I mean, Romika was unalive, those questions can't be answered. And we have people running around, oh, she broke the restraining order. I'm almost positive that if the police were called and this was done properly, the police would have
Hmm.
asked Holly to please find, because Romika can't stay away from that area, but Holly has the option to stay away. So,
That's what I was trying. That's what's confused.
yeah.
That's why I was confused about that because how in the heck is she supposed to get her son to school? So if that's the case, then homicide Holly could be over there parked at that school every day.
Well,
So
see,
then what is Ramika supposed to do? It don't make
in a case like that, if Romika would have lived, if I was Romika, I would have contacted the police the moment I saw Holly. If I
mm,
knew I had a restraining order on me, and I would say, I am at my son's school. This young lady has a restraining order on me. However, I have to be here. She's in an area that I have to be. I don't want to get in trouble, so I'm calling it in myself. I would have the
right.
police come out. I would write a report that she is in my space. So you have to have a paper trail. Once that
Mm-hmm.
paper trail is created, after that paper trail is created, then
Mm-hmm.
I would go get a restraining order against Holly. I would want proof and evidence that there's a history of this young lady harassing me.
Right. Exactly.
Okay, and I got another question for you
Okay.
in the chat, Upper. Let's see, where did it go? Okay, Auntie Lewis said, doesn't the TPO for Holly is only for Holly resident? How was that a violation?
I don't know how accurate that is because I would have to see the entire document myself, but I did see some paperwork that where residence was checked. So I don't know. I don't know.
So,
I
hey,
have to see the
ladies.
whole thing myself. But I also want to say this as far as the actual unaliving. But if it said residence, then it's only her residence. I don't know. And so in that case, she didn't break it. Um, well, no, she did still break it because even though it said residence, technically she's still supposed to stay within 1,000 feet from her, even in
Yeah,
public places. So
yeah.
yeah. But no, what I wanted to say was, as far as the actual unaliving, um, I did a little bit of research, and the fact that both of those wounds that are on Romika that we heard Keith say, one in the leg, one in the face, I talked about this in open books chat a little bit because a lot of people are still stuck on this whole self defense thing. Now, self defense start getting sticky when there's multiple wounds on the body. And when now there's something called rapid succession, meaning that when you are being assaulted and you have to draw your weapon and you are trying to stop somebody from attacking you, normally all of the wounds will be in the same area. But I promise you, the investigators are going to look at that. But due to the fact that the wounds are so far apart from each other, it gives uh, evidence that this young lady had time to cock her pistol, fire, and then think about doing it again instead of boom, 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 boom. She boom, think about it, boom. when she didn't really have to. So the autopsy report is very, very important. So I'm interested in seeing. I think the case is going to come to a conclusion very soon because that autopsy is available.
And I think by one of those shell cases being found on the windshield, I think the first shot was when she went in the passenger side, got her gun out, and when she shot, the shell casing fell on the windshield, and then she probably walked in a little bit closer for the kill and got her in the thigh.
Right, right.
Because
They
he
gonna
said
look.
the
I'm
first
telling
time
you, they
that
gonna have.
Because that's the only way she can get blood on those crops. Now the
They
first one
gotta.
was from the passenger side, okay, because people getting it wrong. The first shot came from the passenger side. She was on the sidewalk, which is her passenger side, and Romika was on the other side of the car. Pow! Hit the face, and then she went in closer, and then pow in the leg.
That
Hey
could be.
y'all.
That could be what happened too. But
So
she had blood on her hands too. Now it wasn't just
Yeah,
on her
and on
shoes.
her knees.
Yeah. So
But what I'm saying
Something
though,
else
y'all, when
had to
she shot her in
happen,
the face one time, she didn't have to shoot her no more because she was already down.
especially in the
right.
face.
now
Because when you shoot in
the
the
witness said that
chin,
now the witness statement from what I remember, the witness said that she was shot in her face, her stomach, and her leg, or her side, or something in her leg.
yeah.
Now the autopsy report is showing that she was only shot 2 times. So the witness was mistaken on that part. So what it was, I think, is because what we do know is that the gun was discharged. I think, was it 4 times?
Three times,
It was three
and then
times,
the
and she tried to
fourth
shoot a
one.
fourth. So the witness might have thought she was hit a third time, but the other two places she got accurate. So
And remember, she said when she shot her the first shot, a whole bunch of blood gushed out, and then she kind of went limp, and then kind of
Yeah,
fell
that probably was
on
from the face when she shot her.
Yeah,
right,
Yeah.
she
and see
kind of
the
Hey
fell a
witness.
little
See,
guys.
bit,
you know
So
and
what?
then went.
Because people are trying to discount the witness statement, because people are trying to discount the witness statement, it's going to be interesting when that autopsy report is read, because whatever that, if that autopsy report verifies what that witness said, as far as, because the witness said she was hitting her face first. Come on
Hmm.
now, how many people hitting their face and still fighting?
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. She should have never fired no more after that. She couldn't do. She was no longer a threat to Holly anymore after that. And I just got to stand on that one.
And especially the chin, because that's where your mouth is. The first thing gonna come out is a gush of blood. And I remember the witness saying that.
Yeah, yeah, that's sad.
Hmm.
yeah. How y'all doing today?
How are you?
I'm
That's
all
you,
right.
Freddie.
So I know we had y'all had a whole different topic after that, but I ain't
Oh
want to
no, that's not
interrupt
her.
anyone. But the TPO is not a federal felony. The TPO is a state issue document. That's why you go to a state court to get it. So it's not a felony. So that other platform was totally wrong. Um, if they keep saying that Holly had the right to do that because she was in a commission of committing a felony. No, she wasn't. It's a state issue document. That's why you go to the state courthouse to get it. That's why if you violate it and you call the police, they take you to a city jail, which is ran under the state. If it was a state document, if it was a federal document, they would take you to a federal prison. So it's not. So Romika was not committing no federal felony. And Holly was supposed to call the police. The protocol on a TPO, you call the police. The police will come and serve the person if they haven't been served. So she was out of line, but I'm going to drop back down and keep listening. Y'all have a good day. Everybody doing an excellent job. Love y'all.
Thank you. Well, at least she cleared up some stuff. Thank you so much, Up Plus. She cleared up a lot of stuff.
You wanna finish playing what the witness said, or you done?
Was the witness still? Let me see what the witness was finished saying. Hold on. Let me go back. Let me see.
While Romika was being restrained by Carlos, Carlos is yelling, she's going to puke. Well, I may as well say it because I'm playing it. She's going to shoot you, bitch. She's going to shoot you, bitch. And then the witness then goes on to say that Holly then yells, I'm going to shoot you. Watch, I'm going to shoot you. Now, I want you to keep that in mind, especially when we're talking about premeditation. Remember, premeditation does not take 24 hours. Premeditation does not take 48 hours, nor does it take 72. Premeditation can be determined in an instant, in a situation. While Romika was tussling with Carlos, before she was able to break away, before she was able to come at her, Holly said, I'ma shoot you, bitch. Watch. Holly then, listen to what she said. She didn't reach into her holster and grab her weapon in a hurry because Romika was so close to her that she had to blast her. No. Holly said, I'ma shoot you, bitch. Watch. And then Holly, according to the witness, walks around, meaning she had enough time to walk around her vehicle. She walks around her vehicle and grabs her firearm. So what she did in that moment was she told her what she was going to do. She planned what she was going to do. And then it appears that she did it. That's called premeditation. I want you guys to listen to something else. Let's keep going.
Went around, and when the woman, the mother, you know, who slipped away from him for at least like maybe a good second, as soon as she slipped away, she shot her.
Let's stop it there. As soon as the mother slipped away from Carlos, Holly, as promised, shot her. I want you guys to take another thing into account, because I want people to understand why I feel the way that I feel. When we speak about, we can't speak on emotions, we can only speak on facts. We can only speak on the facts that we have. And what we have here is what the person that was there witnessed. The person that was there stated that Holly walked around her vehicle after telling Romika, I'ma shoot you, bitch. Watch. So the question must be asked, if she was able to walk around her vehicle to the passenger side on the other side of the vehicle, why wasn't she able to get into the vehicle? Why didn't she open the driver's side of the door in the vehicle? She made a decision, a premeditation, it appears, to not open her car door and get into the car, but to reach on top of the car and grab the weapon. Let's continue.
And she shot her in the face, on her side, and in her thigh. And I saw him like holding her for a split second. Maybe he was in shock, but after he was in shock, I guess he picked her up. And when she was falling, like a gush of blood fell, you know, like out of her body. And I was like, what the fuck is he doing? I don't know. Everybody else sees movies, you know what I mean? And they see, put pressure on the wound. You know, why weren't you putting pressure on the wound? Why weren't you caring enough? This supposedly was your first baby mama. Because when I was on the bus, I heard him and her screaming. And she was like, I just dropped off my fucking baby. What? I just dropped off my fucking baby. Are you guys kidding me?
Now that's the part right there. We would never know why she said that.
Always gets me, because I've listened to this statement so many times, and out of all of the details within this statement, the thing that sticks out to me the most is when she says, what? what? I was just getting my baby. What are y'all serious?
Yep, that stuck
It
out to me the
sounds to me
most
like
too.
she
Yep,
wasn't expecting all of this to be going on.
I
So
said
it
that.
sounds to me like she's not understanding why she's fighting at this moment.
Yeah,
Sounds to me that allegedly she doesn't understand why they're even
yeah.
having this confrontation.
Mhm.
Sounds like she's explaining to them why she's there. That's kind of what it sounds like. Now, that's my opinion. I don't know, but that's kind of what it sounds like to me.
Yeah,
But
I
that part
said that
sticks
too.
out to
That
me
was like, what will make you
Me
say
because, and
that?
the
too.
reason I say that is because so many people, with the assistance of the friend Quadre, have been working overtime to try to paint this young lady in a bad light. You listen to a lot of the content, and when you listen to a lot of the videos that are posted online, people are really in overdrive trying to, prove some or show. But look, this girl was ghetto. But look, this girl was an aggressor. She was aggressive. She liked to fight. She was physical. She was violent. So that narrative is being pushed a lot. Not quite sure why, but it seems like that is the motive, to push the narrative that this young lady was very violent, that she was uncouth, that she was ghetto, and that Holly was this, um, this innocent, soft-spoken, sweet, young lady that just had to do what she had to do. That's just kind of the narrative that I see. What about y'all? Drop the comments in the chat. Okay, so I stopped it there because, of course, like I said, that stuck out to me. But let's just do a recap before we continue. So, what we know so far, and I'm going to be rewinding and then coming back a lot, okay? Or when I say rewinding my thoughts and then coming back, because I want you all to keep certain things in mind. So we know that this confrontation, allegedly, according to the witness, appears that a physical confrontation was getting ready to occur. And it seems like Romika was wanting to have a physical altercation with Holly. It seems that way. And this is my opinion of how it seems from what I heard from the witness. And so it seems like Carlos was holding Romika from the physical confrontation, or possibly from going at Holly. From what the witness stated, there's several times from what I heard. Hey, I'm sorry, I heard what I heard, and I think we all heard the same thing, is that there were several instances within this altercation where Carlos actually did have Romika restrained, according to the witness. According to the witness, there was one incident, again, I'm rewinding back, the initial incident that she saw that Carlos had her restrained to a certain extent is when Romika's body was inside of the vehicle. She wasn't sitting in the vehicle, but her body was on the inside of the door, and Carlos was slamming the door on her back. So her back was to Carlos, and he's slamming the door on her back, according to the witness, possibly to stop her from trying to go at his girlfriend, Holly. Possible. So then the next thing that I heard was that Carlos had her restrained around her waist. She wiggled free from that restraint, and then he was able to re-restrain her and put his arm around her neck to restrain her from what she was doing. And during that particular restraint, Holly stated, according to the witness, according to the witness, Carlos said, she's gonna shoot you, she gonna shoot you. And then the witness said that she then heard Holly say, I'ma shoot you, bitch, watch. Okay? And then after Holly said, I'ma shoot you, bitch, watch, Holly then walked around the vehicle to the passenger side to grab the weapon. Now we know that the weapon was on top of the hood of the car. I don't know if the witness got to that part yet because I don't remember. I think that the host is going to ask. I might be jumping the gun. No pun intended. But I know from listening to the witness statement that the gun was on top of the vehicle, and the placement of the weapon is important. So I want you guys to keep that in mind, especially when we're talking about premeditation.
as soon as I got off the 21 bus. And trust me, they got it. You know what I mean? Everything that I literally had to, I wasn't gonna let her die like that. You know, I literally looked into her eyes. That hurt me. You know, she said she dropped her baby off, and you go. You don't know who she is. You know what I mean? And I was like, arrest her. She needs to get arrested. You know what I mean? They didn't. They weren't even thinking. There was another black female cop who came up, and a Mexican shore cop, and I pointed out, I was like, the guns in her car, the guns in the car. Why wouldn't you give him the gun if supposedly this was, you know, a self defense? You know what I mean? If it was hey, here's the gun, this is what happened. It was no self defense. I swear to you, it did not look like no self defense. It looked like you shot her because you were just angry or something. You know what I mean? And to me, um, when she shot her, it wasn't it. The female that got shot, she wasn't with any gun. She didn't have no weapon, no knives, no nothing. So what was it that frightened you so much? You had to run around your car, go into your passenger seat or whatever the case is, and you reached in to get your gun and shoot this woman, you know? So to me, it was a senseless. They were arguing because she was pulling up, and I guess they ended up parking. Why was her car parked?
Let me stop right there, because here she's saying going into the passenger seat to get the weapon. So I also heard that it was on the hood of the car, but we're gonna keep playing it because I don't know whether or not once she pulled, we're gonna keep playing it. I don't know whether or not once she pulled the weapon out of the car, she then put it on the hood. But we're gonna keep listening to see. So let's keep going.
On the sidewalk, because she ran towards the sidewalk to get her gun, and it was a small black vehicle, and he had a black truck, I think. And really, he came out of his truck looking like real, like he wasn't like on anything but being like mischievous, like nothing but like what was like he was planning something, you know what I mean? And the first time I called the cops, it was because he was attacking her, you know, and the other girl was just yelling at her, and she was arguing back. So there was nothing going on for her to be like, oh, I'm gonna step back over here to go get my gun, you know. She was nowhere near her. But that's all I gotta say. And I know for a fact that she did get arrested, but he got let go. So hopefully, you know, for what I said and what I witnessed, I just don't want to.
So if you listen to what she just said, it sounds like even though eventually within the altercation that Romika and that wanted to fight Holly, it doesn't seem like it started that way. So it doesn't seem like initially she wanted to fight Holly based on the witness statement. It sounds like initially she was having an altercation or something going on with Carlos.
I said that. I felt
That's
that
what
too.
it sounds like from what the witness said that she saw. Carlos got out of the car, and she said that she did not initially call the police because there was something going on with Holly and Romika. She initially called the police because Carlos was attacking Romika.
That's what she said. Absolutely.
And that was the first call.
Carlos was attacking Romika. So she initially called the police on that situation. And then somehow Holly involved herself.
Be, you know, put on the stand or anything to
remember now that's very important, because that also goes to show how much time that Holly had to remove herself from this situation. There's a baby mama and a baby daddy having an argument, and seems like a physical altercation, according to the witness. It seems that Holly was not involved initially. Keep that in mind.
Say I did put a statement in because I know it's necessary. You know, it was a ridiculous, you know, I'm a mom too. I wouldn't want my baby to hear like that, you know, and I wouldn't want me to be laying in the ground. She's a sister, you know, she's a mother, she's a daughter, she's somebody to everybody. She's a friend, you know, and that was bogus to just stand there and look at her like she was nothing, you know. I was literally so mad. My boyfriend was also really mad. He was yelling at them. I don't know if you noticed. he was there too, and I was on the phone with him while this was happening. I would call back at him, and he was like, "What's going on?" I was like, "Please hurry," and I even had him run that way. I was like, "You need to run that way to go see if he's okay. Go see if everything's okay. What's going on over there? What's going on? Is she laying in the? Go see if she's okay. You know." And it's just senseless that I felt like I had to go send my boyfriend over there because he was just standing over her, like, you know, like, I don't know. But I'm so sorry. Thank you so much for letting me speak.
No, I just want to say, witness, I want to give you a hug, and
let me I'm gonna let Messy Sweet Spot talk in a minute, but let me say something, right? I don't really care what other people do on their platforms. You know, this is my platform, so I'm gonna do what I want to do. And what I want to do is I want to tell y'all what I think happened, based off of what I heard. It sounds like to me that Romika was not trying to fight initially. And then we're gonna get into a couple other things, but it sounds to me like Romika dropped her son off at school, and it sounds like she bust a U-turn to come down the way that they were. And we know she made a U-turn, obviously, because of the placement of her car. And it sounds like she saw Carlos' car. Obviously, she would be familiar with it. I even heard rumors that she used to drive that vehicle. So she knows his car, right? So it sounds like she saw his car. So I'm thinking, and this is just this segment right here is just me saying what I think, how I believe the scenario went. Doesn't necessarily mean that it went like, or one of the ways I think it may have went, because I have a lot of different things going on in my head about what I think. But from just listening to the witness and some of the things that Romika said, it sounds like she bust that U-turn and recognized Carlos' vehicle. And it sounds like Carlos was double parked and she pulled up behind Carlos. When you look at the crime scene photo, I'm gonna try to find it, but when you look at the crime scene photo, hold on, y'all, quick moment. When you look at the crime scene photo, you see Carlos' car double parked. You see his car in the front. Holly's car is still parked by the sidewalk, it appears. And then Romika's car is also double parked right behind Carlos' vehicle. What I think is that Romika dropped her son off over there on the other side of the street. She busted a U-turn and drove down the other way because she was headed toward the expressway, but she stopped because she saw Carlos. And I think she parked behind Carlos. But I think that she might have gotten out the car to say something to Carlos because she saw him sitting there. This is just me thinking. And I think that once she got out of the car to talk to him, it even could have been to argue with him. Somehow they got into a verbal altercation when she stopped. I don't think that she recognized Holly's vehicle, because if you listen to the family statements, the questionable friend statement, we know that Holly and Romika had never seen each other in person. So that leads me to believe that she probably wouldn't right off the bat recognize her, and she probably wouldn't right off the bat even know what her car looks like. So I think when she pulled up, she didn't even see Holly. I think she saw her baby daddy. And I think once her and her baby daddy started to argue, I think that Holly got out of her vehicle. This is what I think. And I want to make sure that you guys hear me say allege, because I don't want anybody saying that I'm spreading a conspiracy theory or that I am creating a scenario or that's not real. What I'm doing is giving my opinion of what happened based off of what I'm hearing. Again, so we know that she's never even seen Holly in person. So she may not have even seen her sitting right there. But Holly saw her. And when she saw her arguing with Carlos, I believe that that's what got Holly out of the car. And I believe that then when Romika saw Holly get out of the car, then Romika wanted to fight Holly because of the online back and forth that they've been having with each other via social media.
Miss D,
Because to be honest with you,
Yeah.
of course, it's justice
can
for
I say
Romika
something?
in my book.
Okay, hold on. Let me
But I
stop
just
it.
got to be
Hold on
honest.
one
Romika
second.
does seem like she's one of those girls where she gonna beat your ass. I'm just gonna be
So
honest with you.
everybody can hear
Just
what
from
she's
what I've
saying.
seen and what I've heard of her,
Okay, go ahead.
Now I hear what Upper said that I agree with her about she saw Carlos and her and Carlos got into it, and then once she saw Holly, she wanted to fight Holly. No, I think she didn't want to fight Holly because if you remember when the witness said that when Carlos and Romika was into it, the witness was saying shit to Holly. Didn't y'all hear that in the chat?
Now,
That
what
she
happened
was
now? Hold
yelling
on.
stuff. That Holly while Romika and Carlos was having their little altercation, Holly was yelling stuff, to them, and really, I believe to Romika. She was saying stuff. Maybe to how it be when say me and you into it and then you got somebody, yeah, beat that ass. Or she could say, yeah, what the fuck you doing over here, bitch? Or whatever the case may be.
She was agitator. She was an agitator. She was
And you
agitating
know what I
herself.
want to shut down?
Mm-hmm.
Because y'all, we have heard it so many times trying to discredit this witness. And so I made sure I knew I did never hear say it, but I wanted to make sure because y'all know that they said that she said, oh, she said she was at the smoothie shop. Then she told everybody to get down. Then she came back from the smoothie shop. Then she was on the bus. This is the witness. Now, one time, even from the beginning, did I ever hear this lady say she ran or went to a smoothie shop? Did y'all know? So I don't know where they got that. Oh, she said she went to the smoothie shop from because I never heard this witness say she went to a smoothie shop. She said when she was getting off the bus, the first thing she heard was somebody say, What are y'all talking about? I just dropped my son off. And who knows? We know Carlos was double parked, yeah. But who knows when she bust that corner, Carlos could have been outside his car or getting something out the back seat or anything. He could have been already out his car. We don't know.
That's
But
what I'm
we
saying. We don't know why she stopped. We would never know that. But it was a reason. We can all agree that it was a
It was
reason.
because she saw him and he
Yeah.
was, well, one, he was double parked in the lane. Okay, and we know that's the same lane that she was trying to pass. So he double parked in the lane. She know that car because that used to be her car. She didn't used to drive it. That was her car. And then whenever he got mad at her or what, whenever, I don't know when, but remember, everybody said, even Deep, that boy D Brown, that he took it back. That's why I called him an Indian giver because that was her vehicle that he bought for her and he got mad and took it back. Just like if I'm driving and I see my guy in my old vehicle because it's his now, but it was mine at first. So she saw him, got out, they got into an altercation. Then we get Holly getting out of her car, popping her shit. She ain't had no business saying anything. Now, no, she didn't have a duty to retreat, but hey, he's trying to hold her to from stop whooping my ass. So while he's holding her or whatever the case may be, let me get my baby and go into this house that's right around a corner. That's only gonna take me a second to get to. Or let me get my baby and go into the smoothie shop or Sharks or somewhere or flag down a car and say, hey, hey, help me. Somebody's trying to get me and my baby. And what's so funny is that baby story did not come
They
into
said,
play
don't forget that car that was parked.
next to Carlos, which was in the
Right.
next lane. So how Holly gonna be able to go anywhere? Okay? And y'all know at the beginning, nobody said nothing about a baby that first week or that second week. Then all of a sudden,
Well,
then
that
all of
came
a sudden
upon
the
when that
baby
lady
came in the
got on her
play.
platform and said that. That's when she said something about the baby was in the restraining order and all that stuff. That's when that shit
Uh-huh.
went crazy.
You would think that would have been the first thing those first 2 days she would have said, or that would have been put out there. Well, she was trying to save a baby because the girl was trying to come for a baby. That was never said. Like,
Yeah.
how you gonna say that? And then as far as this second witness, we don't even really know if that second witness even exists. There's no proof that she was there. We don't know who she was. And then only person that knows this is the not the other lady. Okay? So what proof did she give her that she was really actually at that scene? Like that, no. So that witness is not credible to me because there's no proof that she was even there. And then she say she saw the GUN, and that's what made her leave, and she took off because of the
And if
GUN.
she was there, I mean, why would you take off and come back when somebody got shot at? Why?
Yeah, because
That
And
don't
did
make
the
and
sense to me.
remember, she said the
mm,
whole reason that she pulled off because it's a GUN. So usually, if a person pull off because they see a GUN, they keep going. They don't say, "Well, let me go back and see now."
right. And
Yeah, I'm not going
the
back.
police never took a statement from her, right?
No,
Okay. So then it
No,
don't
she
exist.
just gave a statement to the lady
to the
on
lady.
that day. She gave a statement to the lady, and the lady said that she do got evidence that she was there. Okay, and she might was there. I'm not gonna say she won't because I don't know because I wasn't there. But I will say I do believe some of her stories did not add up.
Right.
But you know what? And another thing that makes me think that she wasn't there, cause the she also said I know you don't want to have your voice on the out on the platform. She said, but what if I put like a voiceover on
And she
something
said no.
and she still said no to that.
Mm.
She still said no to that. And that makes me think that because maybe some of the family members or friends know her voice.
I was thinking
Mm.
that too. I was thinking
And she
that.
don't want her voice out there because somebody's gonna recognize it and say, "Oh, that's such and such and such and such."
Mm-hmm.
And she
She
didn't want to
didn't even
take
want the
that
lady to put
chance
it out there with a voiceover. She didn't want her voice out there at all.
at
At
all.
all.
And listen, she didn't even go to the police. So you ain't even make a statement to the police, but you made a statement to the a YouTuber. Come on
Right.
now.
That
Right.
don't make
And then the
sense.
YouTuber only talked to her over the phone. So the YouTuber talking about, let me read the transcript. You don't got no transcript. You got notes that she wrote down on a piece of paper.
But the thing is, if you see something and somebody got a pew pew, they got a gun, and you leave, why would you go back? That don't even make sense. If I'm leaving because I see that and I want to get out of there, why would I then turn around and go back?
Yeah,
For
because you
what?
don't even know if you may make it the fuck out of that situation.
Exactly. I'm not going back.
And you know what else didn't make no sense to me when
Tell me something.
she
She
said,
went to the store and came back.
yeah,
Which one?
but you
Go
know
get some
what? The
popcorn so she could
another thing
watch.
that didn't make no sense to me, she said, I don't even know how you found me. So she was saying the YouTuber found her. Now, please make that make sense.
But
Now,
to,
the YouTuber. Now, if the YouTuber found her, that means the YouTuber already should have known that she was there. But then she
mm-hmm.
turns around and say, "I had to confirm and make sure that she was really there when I talked to her before I put this out." Well, if you found her some mysteriously way, you should already knew that she was there.
Mm-hmm.
Then she say,
Well,
"Oh, I
I
didn't
believe that
know."
she reached out to the YouTuber.
Yeah, and then
That's
she
what I believe.
goes, and then she goes, I didn't know when you call 911, they can call you back.
Girl, anybody that's a
Anybody that
grown person knows that your call always being traced. They can call it right back. They can
Right.
even get
yes,
your address from your phone number. So anybody should know the police department can do that. So I did not believe
Mm-hmm.
that.
listen, I even knew that when I was a kid, and I got a whooping for it. We used to play on the phone
Play on
and
the
dial
Oh
phone.
my God,
911
Evan, don't
Yeah.
bring that back.
and
I did that
911.
one time too, and the police was at my mother's door. My mother tore our ass up. Girl, I was
Yep.
Baby,
upstairs, girl, playing on the phone.
911 called back and came to the house. And
Mm-hmm.
baby, we got our ass whipped. Let me tell you, one time, me and my sister was fighting, and our little brother dialed 911, but he hurried up and hung up because everybody was hang up. Baby, within a couple minutes, they was at our door.
Right.
Yeah, that's why I said
Okay,
I
and
don't
they
believe her.
wouldn't
She knew
leave.
that.
They wouldn't leave. They said they had to come in, make sure everybody was okay, and then we was like, "No, y'all ain't coming in." And they say, "We coming in here because we gotta make sure everybody's okay and nobody is hurt." So we let them in, and they left. So how can a grown woman, however she old, say she didn't know the police can call you back? It just everything just sounds
Mm-mm.
like a bunch of bull crap.
Yeah.
Cause that's what it is. Mm-hmm. Don't make sense
One of them
at
family
all.
members or some or friends called with all their bull crap because they put then they even said that they done them. I don't believe that the first witness was telling the whole truth. How do you know?
How? Right.
Then to say you was the first
So
caller to
you trying
call
to say
in.
you want people to believe you, but not believe the first witness. The first witness you trying to say was incredible, but you credible.
Yeah. And one thing we know is that that first witness was there, the same person that called to to Gigi because we heard her in the actual scene. We heard her voice
Mm-hmm.
more than anybody's. Her and her boyfriend, they came up there to rescue her
Mm.
because Carlos was up all up in her face. She said, you know, she had said that because when the other YouTuber put a little bit out, said that he was all up in the women faces and stuff, and the girl didn't know if he was gonna put his hands on her or what. So she called her boyfriend up there, and then him and Carlos was going at it.
Mm.
Yeah. Like you want people to really believe you, but don't believe the first witness.
Yeah.
That
Right.
makes you sound more credible than you do, and that's for sure.
And all the witnesses out there. But she say, I was the first one to call. If it's 8 or 9 witnesses on the scene, how you know you called first? It was just
Thank you.
it
And
was
she
just
told us I was the first one called. How do you know you was the first one called? Evidently, you was not the first one called.
exactly.
And evidently, if you was the first one called, then you would have seen the first witness on the scene also.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. And I believe that witness when she said she was the first one to call. She said because it looked like what's his name, Carlos was trying to beat up, was handling Holly. She didn't know at the time what was going on. All she seen was Carlos putting his hands on her. That's why that first call was a battery call, a
And that
domestic
was from the
matter.
Latino witness, right? The
Yeah,
girl.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
She called in, so
Right.
he on it because it's two different 911 calls.
Yeah.
Right. Cause yeah.
No, I had came back up because it's somebody in your chat name. I think Lou Lu something, but they said that hollow point bullet was used in the unaliving, and I'm trying to figure out how they know that because I'm
How you
trying to
know
figure
that?
it
Yeah, I had heard that too,
Wait a
and
minute. Who is the person?
out. I think it say
is it
Lou.
Lou? LU.
Okay, I see it now. Now I understand how crazy this really was. Justice for Ramika. Okay, I see it. I see that. So, but was they there?
I don't
Even if
know. I'm
they
kind
was
of.
there, Miss D, how would they know they were hollow point bullets?
I mean, the
Um,
only one would know that would be the police and
And the
unless
shooter.
medical examiner.
unless I missed something and it was in the inventory list on the reports.
No. I mean, I
Oh,
had heard
Well, could
that
you go back and check up to see later?
I'll try. I'm trying to see because
but
they not.
listen, Upper though, I heard this a week ago before any of that the reports was out. How would they know it was hollow point bullets?
You know
The
what? But I did
police
hear that though. I did hear that.
Yeah, I heard
'cause-
this like about a week or so ago.
Yeah, I
because
heard that too.
with that type of weapon, that's crazy if it's true. Because with those type
Yeah,
of
I was gonna
bullets,
say that too. Up, I ain't gonna put it out there like it's true. 'Cause I
yeah.
don't
Because
know. I don't know what type of gun was used. I don't know.
It was
I don't know.
a Taurus. It was a Taurus, a 9 millimeter. Oh Lord, a 9 millimeter
Oh, the
Taurus.
Old Bay said Quadre was the first one put it out there.
Oh,
And
please.
that's why I say
Okay.
when I heard it,
Eh,
I
No,
didn't repeat it no more.
but Lou is saying that it was part of the inventory.
oh.
But where is did you? But did you see the inventory, Lou? Cause see, y'all, we gotta stop letting people because we already been letting people put stuff in these theories in it
What's up,
and everything
Chi-Town?
in our heads. And then one person said, then another person said, then another person said, and then next thing you know, they start saying, "Oh, the content creators putting out false information. They putting out all these theories and
Yeah,
stuff
but
like that."
okay, but we Miss D done already, we done already stated we don't know for sure. And
Mm-hmm.
so it's just my point though was like I don't know if it's true. I'm just saying, but if it was hollow tip bullets, that kind of makes sense too, because with those types of bullets, they I think they like explode on impact or something.
Yeah.
And
Mm-hmm.
then not only that, but it's less likelihood with those type of bullets to have an exit wound. So when people were saying like, how did if what's his name, Los was holding Romika, how did he not get hit too? With those type of bullets, once they enter, they normally don't exit.
So then, how was
Mm.
shell casings found then?
The shell case that a shell case that don't have nothing to do with the bullet once it enters the body. The shell case is always gonna be found.
I would want to
Oh
see
yeah,
the
that's
But
true.
report.
but like I said, I don't know if that's true or not. But I'm just saying if
Mm-mm.
it is, then
Yeah, that would be
those are the type
crazy.
of I don't even know if that's legal to have. But if it, I don't even know if that's legal.
It's
But I know
not
that
legal to
I
have,
don't think it is.
but we know they do get them though. You
right,
them hollow, cause they get them hollow point bullets. They can get a hold to them on the street. And if that
right,
is true, that means we'll know for sure that
Shit, you get
her
found one of
mission
them
was
guns
to.
here, only you going to jail, baby.
Yeah,
You
but
ain't
if
never coming
it
home.
comes out that that's true, that means that her whole plan was to unalive her.
right,
Dang,
right.
that's crazy. Well, you know what? I'm gonna ask Keys tomorrow when he go live. What type of gun does she have?
What report he said that's on?
Huh?
Said the inventory. Some kind of
The
inventory.
He read the
inventory.
inventory
So that's
list.
the okay. I'm a look because I got some. He put some stuff in the members only lab, and I haven't looked yet, y'all. Cause I just found out this morning, and then who went live? What's the name was live, and then Miss D came live. So I haven't looked yet.
Damn, that's crazy work.
I'm gonna look, and if
Mm-hmm.
he did, I'm gonna make sure I tell y'all and give it to y'all so y'all can have it and go live about it.
Damn, that's that's crazy.
They shouldn't have let her go if she had them type of well, they probably wouldn't know that until what for the autopsy, right? So she
Yeah,
take
because I
those
mean, when
didn't
they do
know.
an autopsy on you, they always can tell what you were
Yeah,
shot with.
but I was asking Upper, they wouldn't know that until the autopsy, though, right? Upper, since you said they don't usually
Right,
come
right,
out.
right.
Yeah,
But
and
Mm.
the
that's the
weird, but the
medical
thing,
examiner.
another thing I'm thinking though too is because not because they gonna say I'm creating conspiracy, but I just want to just I know that most of the time, like only like police and officers and law enforcement use hollow tips.
Exactly.
That's what I thought too.
That's why I said they're illegal. They're illegal. You're not
I mean,
like
I could be
people like
wrong,
us
but
don't
that's what I
supposed to
thought.
have those access to those. Like, outside of law enforcement and like military. We're not supposed to have those. They don't
Mm.
even sell those to people like us. Even when we go buy bullets. They don't sell us those. If she do each bullet,
Girl, I don't know
that's
what kind of
50
gun she had,
years.
but Lord Jesus have
Y'all
mercy.
hear me? I said if she did, each bullet is 50 years.
Mm.
What's up,
50
Shottown?
years?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I would
Oh,
want it to
Hey
be.
everyone,
oh
how
yeah.
y'all doing? Hello.
I'm doing good,
Hey,
Hi.
Hey,
Shottown.
I
Hey,
wanted to
Shot
just come.
Town.
Hey, come up
hey,
here. Okay.
Chatel.
Hey. So, up. I be in the bush, or I see your replay. So I always push the like button over there on your platform. But anyway, let me get down to these hollows. So going back to Mama said, I live the street life and everything, right? You have to actually make those. I'm gonna tell you that's how they become hollow. You soak them because when I put certain stuff in the chat, they don't let it go through. I noticed that when I was looking on my
Oh
other
yeah, they'll
device.
hold it. Yeah.
Yeah, but even though I try to not use certain words, it's still like they smart. They know what you talking about. So yeah, so when I will make my own. It's the way you make them, and you soak them,
Mm.
Mm.
and that's how they become. Once you use it, it explodes in the body. And to be honest, if they found any cases, it couldn't have been hollows because you don't find cases behind hollow points.
I
And
didn't think so, but I wasn't sure.
yeah, and it's
Yeah, I don't
definitely
know about
not.
that type of gun. I'm glad you
It's
cleared it
no,
up, 'cause girl, I don't
It's
know
not
nothing.
the
no.
gun, it's the bullet.
It's not the pew pew. It's
It's the
the it's
bullet.
the bullets. You can make
Oh,
them with. It don't matter what y'all was trying to say about. I'm gonna ask Keys what type of pew pew it was. It's not about the pew pew. You can make hollows for any type
Yeah,
of pew pew, because it's about the bullet itself.
yeah. I
Because
don't know
I
too much about those bullets, but I do know that there are hollow point bullets. But I thought that they don't have any like shell
oh,
casings.
some Miss Lewis said she had a 9 millimeter.
No,
yeah
she had a.
it,
I told y'all she had a 9 millimeter, and that's true. That's not just what he said on the report that I got. It shows that they got a 9 millimeter Taurus from her. It's an older model, and it's not an automatic. It's
That's what
like
she
a
just said. She said
semi-automatic,
I told her,
where you have to pull back each time that you
and that's
pew
why it
pew.
jammed like that, and that's why it jammed because it was an older model,
Uh huh.
and that's the reason why it jammed. Those type, you really have to keep maintenance up on those older models because they
Yeah.
will they will jam on you. You
The
gotta you got
automatics won't.
won't. That's why you gotta break them down, keep them ordered up, keep them clean, all that, because
Yeah.
that's what you will face. It will jam. So yeah,
Yeah.
but you have to. That's why you would get big time for those type of
Bullets.
shells. Yes,
Yeah.
you get big time because those, like if you go and you sawed off, the rifles,
Yeah, the solo shotgun.
right? The solid, that's gonna be big time because you made that. You
Yeah.
made that like that. That's the same way with them bullets. You made those because you have to go to the extreme. You gotta actually chop off this part of it,
Hmm.
and you soak them. And man, I know I
People
didn't
will take
because
a like those damn, what's the name of them, when they break the gun down and then they put that you know what I'm talking about, what's that thing that's illegal if you get caught with those on there?
oh the switch.
Yeah, the switch.
Uh-huh.
Boom. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
They'll
and they could
break
go.
they'll
They
break
go
it down
online and buy
and
them
put that switch
$20.
on there.
Yeah, they go online and buy them $20.
Uh-huh. That's if they find you with one of those switches,
Oh, you going
you
down too for that?
yeah, you going down just for having it. You don't even have to use it. If
Yep.
they find you with a switch on your GUN, you getting some time.
She said a
Mhm.
silencer.
Well, no, not the silent.
The switch is something else.
The switch. That's what they've been using lately. That's how they be having many bodies dropping. That's
Yeah,
that
that's
switch.
a street thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, y'all. Not
that's
the
the
silencer.
yeah, the silence is only where can't nobody hear the
The
pew pew,
gun.
The
Yeah, the
gun
pew
go
pew
off.
noise.
being
Sound.
shot. That's all. That's what the silence is for. So can't nobody hear
Hear
them
it.
shot, hear the shot, the
A
click.
switch is
But
something
the
totally
switch
different.
is totally different.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a difference
Well, y'all
between
sure
between
teaching
the
me
two.
something, girl. Cause Lord,
I was in that because I had 4 UUWs, but thankfully the way they got them, I didn't have them loaded. Because if I would have had them loaded and had them the hollows in there, I would have been had one down. But
And you know
when
what?
they got them, I didn't have them. I didn't have them loaded. I had them somewhere else in a secret spot that they could never find it. But I did used to put them in that once I hit the street, and I know I have to watch my back because I used to have so many haters.
And y'all know what? I had to learn from my old man when we went GUN shopping for me something nice and small. Um I wanted to get a gun with a safety on it. And me and him got into it about it because he said he didn't want me to get a GUN with a safety on it. And then once he explained to me why I shouldn't have a gun with a safety on it, it made a lot of sense. He said, because, like, if I have to protect myself at a split second, you don't want to have to worry about taking the safety off.
Okay, so hey y'all, I just came back for like a
Hey,
few
Freddie,
minutes.
Freddie.
Hey y'all, hey boo. I just asked somebody and we just looked it up. If she was shot with them that bullet, they not you can't legally get them in Chicago. You're not supposed to have them
I told
because
you got to make now you can't. You're not getting those from nowhere. You have to. That's what I just explained.
oh, I'm
You
sorry, I missed that. I was too
Yeah.
busy
Okay. You
talking
was
to my
gone.
homeboy about it.
Okay. You was gone. Okay. That's what I was telling D them everybody. You have to make them. I used to make them for mines. They are literally made. They be shells at first, a
Hmm.
whole bullet, but then you
Hmm.
saw it off. You saw it off and you soak them. That's why they not sold anywhere unless somebody else, undercover, then did what I did and they selling them low key to people.
Hmm.
That's the only way, but not in no gun stores and nothing. No, they ain't stuff. It's definitely illegal, and you can get a lot of time for just one of them.
That's what my homeboy just told me, and he said when
Yeah.
he said them bullets hit your body, it's
It's
very
explode.
hard. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you won't make it after that.
Uh-huh. You won't. You won't. That's why they call hollow
Oh
points. That's why I told them. I used
Yeah,
to
what they
do
do?
them for
Rip your
mine.
whole inside out?
man, they
Man, it'll
penetrate your
explode
body.
in you. Yes, it explodes in
It
you.
explodes once it
And it,
penetrates.
yeah, and it won't exit. It won't exit.
Yep, that's
Because
what
the
he just
part,
said.
yeah, because the
Oh,
part that
Lord
what
Jesus, y'all stand me again.
I'm
No,
just
don't
saying,
be scared
Oh,
I'm
because
just
Lord.
keeping it real because I was
no,
in
don't
the
be
street.
scared. It's just that now
Yeah.
that's a question on what if that's the case allegedly, because you know we gotta attach allegedly on it
Yeah.
because we don't know what type of bullets it was actually. But if they were, from my understanding, from whom I just asked, they was like them bullets is hard to get, and you ain't walking in no gun store buying them.
Uh-uh. You gotta make you that's self-made.
Okay, I gotta drive back down, yeah.
Yeah. That's that's definitely that's definitely
Lord
self-made.
Jesus, have mercy.
Self-made.
What in the hell?
Yeah. That's why
Oh,
that's why
Lord.
I was in the bushes at first. I came in real late because I didn't know you was on. And then when I seen it, when I came on YouTube, I said, "Oh, did she live? Let me go over there." So I just kind of heard out there. And I heard then they were saying allegedly it was said that she's supposed to have. But why would you have a old? Oh my!
Taurus.
Why would you? Well, she had a piece of old piece of shit for
Yeah.
an old piece of shit, and you hollering you unlicensed to carry. Unlicensed, girl, get your little
She
what?
should have got her a nice little like a 40 Glock or something like that.
Who said the
But
funeral
at
was
this point,
closed
honey, she don't
casket?
need nothing. They need to take her license away from her completely.
They
She don't need them.
they talking about the funeral was a closed casket, not
No, it
listening to what
wasn't.
the
It was
auntie said.
open.
Her friend wasn't no closed cash. Her friend
No,
was
It was open. Who said it was closed?
the Lou person that y'all I heard somebody speak on that the
no. She had
Lou
an
that
open cash. If
She
you
had
go
an
back to some of
open
them videos on
casket.
Treasure Island page, you will see it.
She
yeah.
had an open
And even
casket.
the auntie, when she was on one of the platforms, she say you thought you was gonna take that beautiful face away, but she still looked beautiful in that casket. So
Yeah.
this Lou person, I heard who was that up here spoke on about that Lou person was in the chat saying something.
I
They
don't
said
know.
that's
They
that
even
same
put a
person.
crown on her and when the cast was open. Yeah, she had an open cast.
Yeah.
Because you can see all the pictures and stuff. It was like a design casket too. She had that personally
Oh
designed
yeah.
for her.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
was a pink,
when the
it was
cast
a
was open,
light
you could see the
pink.
back of it was her pictures on the back of it.
And when you open it up, it was pictures in the inside too. And it was like a light, it was two different color pinks. Yeah, it was definitely open.
Oh yeah, that was
It was
upper. That was
definitely,
upper. That
but
side.
I did hear at first it was closed, but then I had found out that it was open.
Yeah, she had an
Yeah.
open cast.
Yeah, like that person, like, yeah, because I know I heard the auntie say that. Like, what this person talking about in the
Yeah.
chat? I was in the bushes
I
and
mean,
heard.
they did. I mean, they did it right. Now I ain't gonna lie, they did it right.
Yeah, like, cause I'm just not saying like, girl, they don't even need to get that back to her. That's
No.
just throw it away, cause that old piece of shit she had, and when she
Shawtown, stop
and
it.
where the fuck she get that? Where the fuck she get that shit from? Candyman? Man, where the fuck she ain't went to no motherfucking gun shop and bought no old ass shit like that. That shit about older than her ass.
Oh Lord
Yeah.
Jesus.
Where she gonna
Oh,
get that bullshit from? That was back in my younger days. Shit. That
oh
shit.
my
Oh,
God.
that why that shit jammed like motherfucking like her ass look gonna be jammed up. Jammed up
Yeah.
right in the motherfucking orange suit, blue suit, whatever the fuck they got in prison. That little bride, she made my motherfucking ass ache. She better never run into now one of my daughters because they gonna get her right. Get her
Joanne,
right
so they
and right.
still make them type of guns?
Right. That's why I said that shit older than damn, that was back in my younger era. Damn, bitch, you got that. It's about I'm licensed to carry. I'm licensed to bitch. Bitch, go get you a new license. Go get you a new strap. Man, bitch, you knew not to put a switch on there because that switch your ass. You would have been really switched out. Man,
Girl, you got the
man,
chat cracking up.
man, bitch, came with that old thing. No one did jammed. I'm glad it did jam because that bitch, she was envy, evil, and all that. She was trying to empty everything. Yeah, why did she only have 4? The bitch ain't have no, they ain't have 2, or do they sell them anymore? Shit. That might be why she was short a couple. Cause to the looks of it, she only claimed to have 4 in there. So what are the other ones?
Yeah.
Bitch, don't put that old dusty, rusty ass motherfucker. Bitch, you should just stuck it in your mouth. Yeah, bitch. And blew your holly ass on the fuck away some fucking web. Like, look, ooh. I wouldn't be believing nothing that dude out here saying. I don't look at some people that I see Nina and them said, I don't go look at some people pages, they channels or nothing. I don't go glance. I don't that fucking Queenie Q. I never looked at his that only saying that goofy right here on the platform. I don't go bother with them because I don't want to get my pressure up. Cause see, I be in the motherfucking chat. As a matter of fact, I go on their motherfucking panel. Cause I don't have no problem with going on panel. You let me the fuck up there, I would get down on that ass. Cause that dude right there, that's why I say, boy, go take your ass back down there and stand down there where I knew that location you was standing at. You thought motherfucker, be careful on who watching, who watching your ass, because like you think people don't. I wish people would stop thinking. If I'm here from the shop, 9 out of 10, I would know that location. I say now go stand your goofy ass back down there and be known. And you when you get down there, say I'm down here at 64th and Loomis at the corner, standing across the street from Ogden Park. Bitch, that motherfuckers that you wouldn't go stand. He wouldn't go do that and let nobody know he there. He on some goofy ass shit. I don't like that dude. I don't like him. I don't like the way he talk. I don't like the way he tried to put her down. I don't like nothing about that clown. I don't know them people, and that's a good thing. And he better know I'm not all that motherfucking far from. I'm in Ewood too. I'm not that motherfucker far from that bitch ass Queenie ass bitch nigga. He's a bitch. He who he's a bitch, man. I don't know who could go listen to him. I can't even waste my time. And you got Candy Man Booty Liquor over there talking about like him and her ain't together no more. Bitch, I ain't believing that shit. Far as I see, bitch, y'all playing that motherfucking role. Y'all playing that game. That's why they said that was her in that motherfucking in a chat one day, but using her son motherfucking name. That was that bitch talking about she with him. She got his back. Who is Carson? Her son. That's her son name. That's her. That's that bitch. Bitch motherfuckers know that's why they do not. I hope Child Protective Service don't fucking slip and don't let that bitch ass nigga get not that fucking baby boy at all. Ain't no way I would want my grandchild being around no bitch ass nigga like that or his slow ass hoe. Cause that bitch slow
Girl,
too.
I can't
She
with you,
slow.
Chantel. Oh
She
my
slow.
God.
She a slow hoe. That bitch,
No, Chantel have no filter, okay?
man,
I've been
I
with her
really
for like,
don't.
oh my God, for a
I
while.
really
We
don't.
was in a whole different sector together. So
Man,
that's where I know her from. And she always been like this, y'all.
Man, they motherfuckers get me pissed the fuck off. I be trying to keep my cool. Man, I be trying to keep my cool. But more and more and more, I know the pain that Miss Tina is going through. It reminded me of my motherfucking self. It's gonna take a lot. I'm just coming back around. I'm just after damn near 21 years. My son was 21. This finna make 21.
How old was
November
your son when he got? How old was your son?
21, and it's finna make 21
Okay,
years.
got you. Okay. Mm.
So that's what I'm saying. That's why I say I wasn't going over there and protest with them on 26, because that's where my son got killed the block over. From where they
Oh,
was where they was protesting, because it's the state's attorney right there on the fifth floor right there. That's why they was protesting right there too, because the state's attorney in that building too. But the main one was downtown on 69 West Washington, where they was at first. But that's why, no, my son got killed right there on Francisco. That's the next block west of California where they was at. That's where my son and his friend, both of them got killed right there on the next block. See, I try not to want to fucking be the fuck around that bitch, cause see, I was already damn near lost to before shit. I was using my goddamn 2 year. I said I'm a smoke me a bitch. I don't give a fuck if this they motherfucking
I
grandmammy.
get with you,
If this
Jesus.
they motherfucking grandmammy. All these bitches, they be living 15, 20 deep in the crib. Bitch, man, I just kept on. I say, oh Lord, I gotta go in prayer. I gotta go pray about this one. All these people ain't did nothing to my son. Let me calm down. I fuck around and took out they great motherfucking grandmammy. Wouldn't have gave a fuck. That's how angry I was.
Yeah.
I was going to push a shopping cart. So, bitch, get the fuck out my way, bitch. In the stove. I was losing it, y'all.
But that's good now. You don't feel like that now. You know what
Nah,
I'm
I've been
saying?
stopped feeling when I gave it to the Lord. When I gave it to the Lord, I don't know. I got it. Okay, yeah. When I gave it to the Lord, I put it in his hand. But I did see this one boy about 5 or 6 years later. I ain't gonna count. I seen him on 26 in Kersey. I'm deep in the motherfucking Migo hood. Sure lives at that gas station where a lot of them be banging that right in the back of the having meetings. I ain't give a fuck. And I seen one right there supposed to be word on the street, supposed to been knew about it, had something. He the one slept in the same bed with my son when his mama ain't had nowhere to stay. So when I seen him, ooh, I called his name. It was like he seen a ghost. Oh, because my son looked like me. I said, what's wrong? You thought you seen a ghost? I said, why you ain't come and holler at me? I couldn't come. I couldn't come up because people was talking about what they was gonna do to me and this and that. You think they would? I guess it probably was for you to stay low. I say, but I
Wow.
tell you what I was gonna do to you. If I would have seen you early on, I say, bitch ass nigga, I was gonna now he called crazy. I say, bitch, I was gonna run your motherfucking ass over my truck, bitch, and keep running your ass over back for it till you was gonna be DOA like my son. But
Well, I'm so
see,
glad you don't feel that way now, sis.
yeah,
I'm
and he
glad
and
that,
see
you
he
know.
knew that because he used to knew what I used to they used to know what I used to be holding. They used to know I used to always have me some straps all the time. So he knows a possibility. If I would have seen him, he knew what could have transpired because I was angry. And
Yeah.
I had just got out too. I just had got out the fucking county.
Hmm.
I just had got out. I said, what if I would have been in there when my son would have got killed? I just had got out November the 1st. My birthday the 17th of November. Then my son killed November 29th. I say, man, I would have
Yeah.
probably lost my mind up in there. Cause especially you ain't out here on these streets. Don't be laughing at me. This how I am for real in real life. Your mom laughing like, man, I was cool. I'm glad I am more humble now. I try to be, but I think when I got humble, I still ran into some shit. Like I done ran into shit on this YouTube, bitch. I don't play with y'all hoes on this red app. You fake ass motherfuckers. I done found out it's some fake ass people. That's why woo, time to go. D know. I get up there. I say what the fuck I want to say, and bitches be acting like they be want me to come up there and get down on their ass and give them all the smoke, and bitches be lying. Bitch, you got me blocked. You got me blocked. Shut the fuck up, hoe, because you don't want this mouth. Shut the fuck your
My
fucking mouth.
Lord, my
Your
Lord.
fucking lying ass up, bitch. You ain't want this smoke, bitch. Cause I ask anybody, I'm like this in real life. Anytime bitches got me going over there, yeah, I don't really do lives. I don't really do shit, but make me have to go on my Facebook page and do lives for some find out bitches fake on this motherfucking red app. I don't fuck around like that. I gotta move around. I gotta get the fuck gone. Cause this shit crazy and then I just I don't know how long.
Since
That's
I
why
can't let you up, you said when you came up here and you played your music, and I had to drop you. So
yeah,
I can't be letting nobody up playing no music. I'm not
oh
gonna let
no,
nobody get
cause
my channel messed
yeah,
up. No.
gotta get your channel. You know how
Yeah.
that. You know how
I
it
let
go.
her up. As soon as I let her up, she turned her music on.
And
And
this
then
your
she
good. This
Yeah,
your
and
good.
then she wrote me backstage and said she wanted to speak on the case, but you came up here and you turned your music on.
Well, see if she got to turn. Let her probably speak up. Peace. If she on that
I don't
bullshit.
know.
If she
I don't
on
know. I can't be trusting everybody like that. I ain't letting nobody
no,
get my channel
no,
taken. No.
might be doing that shit on purpose. Nah, bitch, bye.
No, I
Go,
can't.
go
So
play it in your house. Play it in your
I,
house.
I can't I
Yeah,
can't put
because
my channel at risk like that. I'm not
yes,
gonna do that.
because it seemed like she might have did it on purpose, right?
I mean, she was up here for a little second, and then after
Oh,
that, the music started playing. I don't know if nobody noticed it in the chat, but I dropped her right back down because she started playing music.
oh, you dropped her ass like it was hot, girl. Bye. You got to go.
I
You got.
saw it. Holly looked a mess. I don't know if anybody saw that. I don't know if Ebony or Auntie realized that on the panel, but yeah, I let her up a while ago. And when I let her up, she was up here for a hot second, and then I kept because I had my hand on her name. So if she do anything I ain't like, I can just remove her quick. And she started playing the music, and I removed her.
Ooh, yeah, she might did that on purpose.
Yeah, because you can't have no kids in the
Uh-uh.
background, no music playing. And I always say, like, be in a place where there ain't no noise.
And then I heard you say about about the kids. You can't have
Yeah,
them
there's not a
kids.
kid channel.
Right. Them kids now have some people be up there. Remember you was telling they
Oh,
keep
yeah, one of the girls I
them
told, I said,
kids.
baby, you got to mute, you got a baby, honey. No.
Yeah,
And
and
I'm going to
that's
stop telling people, I'm just going to drop them because I keep saying it. I'm just going to
yeah,
drop them.
because there's certain stuff YouTube they don't like, and that'll mess up your channel.
Yeah. I
We
mean, I
want their
never seen her name in my chat before anyway, but I was still nice to let her up a while ago, but I'm not going to let nobody mess up my channel neither. No, I ain't doing that because these people
yeah.
spiteful as shit.
Oh, I remember it people that came up and showed they asshole and all type of. That's why you do got to be careful. They done whipped out they thing. They be doing some weird shit coming up on people's
Yeah.
channels. I done seen it on other people channels come up and then they'll still act like they one person. They'll show like they this person. Then next thing you know, they flash. What?
Yeah. I mean, I was going to let her up, but well,
Yeah.
I did let her up, and then after I let her up, she started playing music. I'm like, what the hell? I ain't doing that. Ain't no music being playing up here. I think her name was Princess. Princess. Have any one of y'all ever seen her in the chat?
Well, Princess about to go Prince her ass in her crib and play her music and not get on nobody damn motherfucking channel. and
Lord,
platform.
she said the crib, y'all. Lord Jesus, I can't take her. She said the baby crib.
Play her motherfucking music. Jam to the
Oh.
motherfucking beat over in her motherfucking crib. What the fuck? Bitch, you no motherfucking slot. You coming up on somebody's motherfucking platform thinking this, man. I was sure dropped her ass to drop. And she's
Yeah, I
still
dropped her.
trying to come back on.
No, she wrote me backstage to say, I want to speak on the case. But I let you up and you started playing music. Like, how you want to speak on a case and playing music? We're not going to hear you with the music playing. So I just put it right back down, real smooth.
She said, my bad, I was getting in the car.
Who said that?
That's what she said back there. She said, my bad, I was getting in the car.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I gotta be careless of everything because these people is evil.
Yeah.
These some evil people.
Yeah.
I remember when I was in the other sector over there, people used to come on people's panels and show their ding dongs.
I told that what I just said. Remember we've been over there, baby.
Yeah, these people is crazy.
I
remember they did this shit for a couple of content creators over there, and they had to end their live immediately and make another live. Like these people crazy.
Remember the Caucasian man, whoever when it came and bent over and showed their whole ass crack. Like what?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if you want to come up, you can comment in the chat so the chat can see you. You know, I try to be nice, but sometimes, Lord, I don't know if it can be nice or not because these people so mean.
Yeah. You don't know.
There is someone trolling before trying to do that. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we was in the other sector, them people was, man, them people was mean, baby.
Man,
they used to come up and show that. One time, a lady and a man started having, you know what, on somebody live.
Yes. They was
remember that, Chantel?
Yes.
Yes, them people is nasty, y'all. They will get your page taken down.
Man.
But when you see something like that, and if I have to end my live, y'all know something really did take place. I had to end the live because you have to end that live immediately before YouTube catch it.
Immediately, you have to end it. You sure?
And you have to delete the whole live. You have to delete. You can't save that live.
You could go in and edit it and get that part up out of there. But you got to know how to do it. You could go edit,
I don't.
But then you could take out that part and still keep your live, still, get paid off.
Yeah, the man was on top of the woman, honey, and they turned their camera on. I would never forget that.
Ooh, child, that was some I say, man, this thing turned
into what the hell?
The sex machine over.
Who even really do that shit? Like, have some respect for yourself.
They ain't had no respect. I was in the bushes, like, what type of
me too, girl. I was screaming.
What type of what? I just seen, like I said, remember I seen the whip out, take the thing out and whip it out. Ooh, child, ooh. A man.
Yeah. You gotta be careful. So, I always tell content creators, be careful you let on your platform. I'm telling you.
Minute. Let's not forget a content creator that took his thing and whipped it out too.
From over there? Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, okay. I didn't say no names. Yeah, I remember that.
Yes.
I remember that.
I ain't saying no name neither, but I know you was gonna catch on.
I remember that,
who it was.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I say, man.
I always tell anybody got a page, please be careful who you let on your panel. Keep your hand on the swivel. Because anybody that come up in, I don't know you, my hand is on your motherfucking name because I'm going to get you, I'm going to drop you like a hot tamale. I don't move my hand off your name. So if you try anything stupid, you gone. You understand what I'm saying? But most people I do know that come up here. But for the ones that I don't know, I keep my hand on the swivel because I got to get rid of them. And I shouldn't have to do that, because I want everybody to speak their opinion long they being respectful with it. All that other stuff is just crazy stuff,
Look how D say on the swivel.
I keep my hand on the swivel, bitch. You won't get my channel taken. You got me fucked up. I work hard to get this shit together. God
Period. You
damn.
came a long ways too, D. I promise you.
Thank you,
When
sis.
you had
Thank you.
that D Brown D, you came a long ways. That's why.
Yes, girl. I had so much going on over there. I had to jump the. I had to girl. I had to jump the fucking gate. Whew. I asked God to please heal me and get me away.
Oh boy,
Yeah,
Cal
that
God,
shit
take
wasn't no
me
fucking joke.
away,
I thought I was in fucking prison.
man. Hey, OG Patrice, man, I got the hell away from over there. I only had to visit back because I just had to get some shit straightened out. I don't be
Yeah.
trying to visit. I don't be trying to visit over there. I've been when you seen me over there. Well, what's the lady name? When you would speak to me in her chat, remember I
Oh yeah,
had
I was talking about yeah.
but I don't even. I once I seen shit going and I seen people start coming over there that was being messy. I got to leave from here, honey. I was
Yeah.
gone. I was
And
gone.
that's why I moved on to stay to myself and just be me. Just be me. You know
Look,
what I'm saying?
D. I
I just
told her
asked God
you
to take me and move me out on faith. And
look,
he
D.
did just that.
I told her the one I was on mob when you came on. You said shut down this me D. I say oh hey D. Because I didn't see your comment at first, right? Then I say, baby, when I say once I seen what I seen them two come from that what sector they from? That was the beast. The
Yeah.
messy besties came over there. I told you, don't let them up here. Don't let them up here. I said, baby, I know them two, they real messy. They real messy. They finna come up here with some mess because it was somebody and it's somebody that she let on their platform. I only want to bring up the other person's name that because she a content creator too, and they didn't like her, so they was. I said, let me tell you, when I start seeing this, I man, take that blue stick, take that. I'm gone.
Yeah.
I'm gone. Yeah, I'm gone.
Yeah.
I didn't have a couple people that I'm not thirsty. Then one day I thought that we was cool, man. Now I gotta put you under, man, cause y'all ain't gonna do this. Y'all, I can't sit back and let no country assholes try to think they'll get down on me. Bitch, I'm from a whole big ass motherfucking about that life ass city. And bitch, I'm gonna sit down some motherfucker where
Yeah.
cause you ain't gonna wanna. Man, that's why I say
When you be a content creator, you have to really like literally stay to yourself. You really do.
I ain't fucking around with no more groups no more. D, you hear me?
Girl, I
No
never got in them.
no more.
I don't play that bullshit.
No
I'm
more.
a
None.
scared ass bitch.
None of this fake ass motherfucking sister motherfucking hood with a certain motherfucking bitch. Ain't I can't do that no more. No ma'am.
Yeah, well, you
Cause,
doing good, so
'cause
just
see, I will pop off. I will pop the fuck off. I swear to God, I will pop off. I'm cold me out of me.
no,
No,
just be nice.
really. I, do you said that so nice? Just be nice.
I mean, because sometimes people can't bring the worst out of us. You know what I mean? It happens every now and then. You know, it happens every now and then, and sometimes we can't help that. You know what I mean? You can't.
Yeah.
You know.
Now I only know one person out of that Ramika family that a family member of hers. I know that one person that's a family member of hers, but I ain't seen her in years. But I seen her at the funeral walking with the line of all the females, and that's because I know her because my daughter and them used to all play together. That's the only family member that I know of hers, and that's I met her like from coming out west when I was on the west side. And that's because me and her aunt was friends, and she used to be over there at her aunt house. Last seen her, I said, oh, I say she's from Kentucky. Then I talked to one of my friends from yeah, and they say yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
they
Yeah, they put her
related.
away really, really nice.
Yeah,
Really nice.
everybody saying like they some to them. I just don't really try to speak on it because I walked in them shoes before. I walked in them shoes
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
know that pain. And then like I say, the pain with the whole family, but the siblings they catch hell too. Cause my kids definitely caught hell. Shit, I had to calm one of them daughters down because she started getting crazy. Shit, around them me go then people sound president. That's what that fake ass no monetized channel bitch over there said.
Girl, stop it.
I'm, I'm racist. I say, bitch, I am. Bitch, you can't tell me who the fuck is you, bitch? Like who you gonna tell me? And that was my son. You cool? That was my motherfucking son. Is you cool? So baby, I be listening to these. It just people be just pretending. Like it's so much fake shit out here. That's why my circle is small.
Yeah.
My circle is small out here. Shit. They too. It's no loyalty. It's none of that. Like I guess I've been in my darkness all these years, and I ain't even realize it's so much. It's fake. It's really, really, really fake out here. Like it's really. It just.
Yeah. This world is demonic.
It's, it's,
It's very demonic.
it's different. It's so different. But that's where you leave them fake ass hoes right where the fuck they at, man. No.
Uh,
Yeah. You gotta watch your head. You
you
gotta
really
watch
do.
everybody, man.
Yep.
You gotta watch everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta watch motherfucking kids. Shit. You got some of them be having fake beef with you. You don't even know.
Yeah.
Your own damn kids too. They be having fake beef and you don't even know why they got fake. Well, girl, what's your problem?
Mm-hmm.
Girls don't get your shit. I don't give a fuck. You ain't
And
no
I'm just
fucking
waiting
kid.
for the auntie to I'm waiting for the auntie to get the PO box because she's gonna go and buy a PO box, and when she do, she's gonna let me know because I have a lot of supporters that do want to support Little Los.
Oh,
And
Oh
just
that's
yeah.
good.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so I
That's
told her
so
when she
good.
get it to, yeah, I told her when she get it to come back on the platform and let me know so I can let the supporters know that she do got it and give me the number and everything so they can support him. So they want to support him and get him some stuff for Christmas.
I
No,
feel so
that's
sorry
good.
for that little boy, that little baby. You
And he
know.
probably not. I don't know. These kids is very, very smart these days.
Mm-hmm.
So ain't no such thing. He might not know what's going on. He kind of
Oh,
might
he
know
know.
he
Oh
know, baby.
yeah.
These kids, these some different breed kids.
Mm-hmm.
These new millennial kids.
They
Now they
really
different.
smart.
They
Yeah, they
yeah
smart.
they different breeds. So I can't.
Mm-hmm.
My heart just goes out to them.
I
I
know.
want to give Miss Tina a hug so bad.
I
Oh
wish I
Yeah.
could too. I wish I could hug her too. I ain't lying.
that's why I
Yeah.
really should have been at one of the protests. I really but see my work
But you
because
know
I'm
what?
doing
Being that I can't hug her, that's why I said I was gonna let the aunt. I told her, no, get the PO box for him. Don't care what other people say. Get the PO box for him
yeah.
and let
If
him be
people want to
blessed.
support him, let
Yes,
them support. But how? Well, the post office gonna check every goddamn thing coming through anyway. Just cause that crazy family over there that act like they so this and that. We
yeah.
gonna
I said
think
don't stop. I
we
said don't stop his blessings. Don't stop Lil Lo's blessings. Let him get. Everybody want to support him for Christmas. Let him get much as he can. We already know he gonna get a lot from the family, but let him get a lot from these YouTubers. Especially my people, because my people definitely want to support him for Christmas. You know.
thanks to Big Keys putting it all out there about that crazy ass family over that shit. Motherfuckers thought they was so innocent and Ain't innocent worth shit. Oh man, put that shit up out here. I seen he had hollered you out too, Roy D. You and a couple of more y'all that he stands by.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think was that yesterday, day before, but yeah, it was just one of these lives he just did.
Cause
He
he did a
shot.
video this morning too. Did you see the video he did this morning with the autopsy?
Oh no, I ain't even seen that video yet.
Who Keys did a video this morning?
Yeah.
I
I
gotta go
missed
see
that.
that video. See,
Mm.
sometimes you don't even get notifications. I'm telling you. Like I didn't get no
YouTube like that. Do you
notification.
know what they do? They shadow ban your channel, right?
Yes,
And when
because
they
I
do
didn't
that,
get no
your
no.
supporters don't even know you live sometimes. You
Yes,
gotta wait until they see you live to come through. Because
that's how I
sometimes
did.
YouTube do that. They shadow ban you.
That's how I did. I seen you live. Remember when you were seeing me in here recently?
Uh-huh.
You would see me over there like when you first start. That's because I got the notification, but then you don't get them. Then like
Yeah.
with him, it's like with different ones. Like that's what you get. You go through.
And that is true because sometimes I don't even know when open book be live. Sometimes I would just so happen to see her live and I click in.
Yeah. Just get the scrolling on YouTube like I did. I came on YouTube, get scroll. Then I seen it. I was scrolling there. I seen it lit up like and said you was live.
Yeah, they YouTube will shadow ban you. They will do that, you know.
Yeah, and
They,
then I was saying like Facebook be doing the same thing too. Like I
Mhm.
don't get, and I know I be having where I want to see all the content. Well, you don't. I even got some as favorite, and you still don't get nothing, no notification saying that they live or anything.
Cause see, you know what? When they shadow ban you like that, the ones that get paid, it messes up their money too, because they shadow ban.
Yeah, that's what I figured too, because
Yeah.
you ain't got all the people coming in
Hmm.
interacting, in the live, comment. What else they call that? Uh, what else they call it when you come in and you interacting?
Oh, I forgot what you're talking. I know you're talking about though. I forgot the name. Yeah,
Yeah.
that counts too.
Uh, that gets on the tip of my tongue. It's to get your algorithm. What is
It,
algorithm?
yeah.
Yeah, the algorithm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they do
and
that. They
that
shadow ban you. They
and
do.
that's why I think they be knowing what they doing. I
Of
think a
course they
lot.
do. They got
I think they
control
be
of it.
knowing. Yeah, to keep that little money a little low. See,
Hmm.
that's that slick stuff.
Yeah.
Because the more activity you got going on when you live and people comment a lot, the more it puts you in the algorithm, and then see the more the payout will be.
Hmm.
See, that ain't cool.
Yeah, Key's going live tomorrow with the rest of the auntie. So make sure you be
Oh
well, if
yeah,
you don't see it, I'll
Friday.
send it to you.
Oh yeah, Friday. Yeah. I
Yeah.
gotta definitely check out that video. They be
But
they
he
be
said he
big
gonna go live tomorrow and finish up the rest of it tomorrow on his live.
they be big mad at him. I don't know why. He bringing in facts. Now I looked at that video when he had they wait. What's the name they said? That's his name. And clearly on his state ID, you see his thing start with that is not him. Who that lady was up there because he kept playing her. What she kept calling him, talking about now tell what your background is. Did you see that?
Oh,
Did
I was on his live that night.
Oh yeah, that shit was. I
Hmm.
say what? These people just try to come
Because he
out with.
said to the morning, and the police report the morning, he said that Holly, not Holly, Ramika was shot in the face first. That's what he said.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, because even that
And
witness said
then she
that
was
too.
shot in the thigh.
That autopsy gonna tell it. They gonna know what hit what first, and then remember that witness. She said that too. Remember, she
Hmm.
said she said she was shot in the face first. She shot her in the face first.
She sure did say that first. And I mean, she's still sticking to her story, you know?
That shit was premeditated. I'm like upper. That's why I say I was in the bushes. She said it don't have to be 48 hours, 24 hours, 72 hours. A premeditation could take in seconds. But when she kept saying what she gonna do to her, she
Mm-hmm.
played it out.
Right.
And like they said, when she went around to that door, that was your way to get your ass in there. Even if you was on a passenger side, you could have got in there and got your ass over to that driver, that driver's side.
That's true. And drove off. That because you got a restraining order out
Yeah,
on somebody. You don't have to be violent.
she knew.
Yeah.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, I think
No.
she put all that stuff in place so she could do what she did.
Yes,
Yeah.
You mean the
that's what
Mm-hmm.
she
restraining order
did.
and stuff like that, Auntie?
Yeah.
That's
Uh-huh.
why she did it all
I
back to
believe
back like
so.
that,
Yeah.
right?
Everything just happened. So, you got the restraining order, you got your concealed and carry. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
and we ain't
And
nobody stupid. That's like you want to have a paper trail
wait,
because
Brandy,
if
and
you so scared,
let's
right? If
not
you
forget about the post she put up.
right, right,
I'm
and the
finna start killing
videos,
the repost that post. Finna start killing motherfuckers. Ain't nobody
mm-hmm.
gonna
She
forget about that
reposted,
post.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
And if I'm scared of you, I'm definitely not gonna be on social media, you know, taunting you, talking about what I would never do, and nah, you don't do that.
Yeah.
If you scared and your so-called man is there, and you talking about I'm a shoot you, bitch, and all of that, really, that don't sound like nobody scared to me.
She look like she a threesome ass type ass bitch. Cause
Mm,
baby, when she ain't got them lashes on, that bitch look like she could be a motherfucking no disrespect to the LGBTQ. They done add on some more letters. What else? Some more letters that got
yeah.
added. But baby, she look like she part of the community, okay? She
Mm-hmm.
definitely is. When she ain't when that picture that Big Keys be putting up with them no lashes on, tell me don't she look like
Mm-hmm.
a little stud on there? She look
Yep,
like she
she
a little
does.
stud.
Yep. But you know what it takes me
Yeah.
back to, if y'all remember, I don't know if it was in a message or something where they showed where Carlos was telling
April.
Romika how he don't like the fact that she don't never go at the women when they coming for him. Remember?
Yes, April.
It was like, nah, I'm
Wait a minute.
coming for
What she
you.
said
Why would
now,
I go
Auntie?
at them?
What happened there, Auntie? Say it
I
again.
forgot whose channel it was on. I think it was in a text message or something. But the
Uh,
thing is, I
who had
believe
that text
I
message?
believe that Holly was trying to prove to him that she would do it, that she'll be down for whatever, you know. She ain't afraid,
But
you
Oh,
remember
know.
you talking
what
about
Mika
when
said though.
Ramika said, "Why you keep coming after me? Leave me alone. Go after the other women or something like that."
Yeah, yeah, that
Yes,
too. Yeah,
yes,
Okay,
that
I
one.
remember that.
Remember
yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Right.
That one the text that was something she posted on her
Oh, it
page.
was a post.
Yeah,
Okay.
she posted
Okay.
that.
Yeah, she posted
Yeah.
that.
And
Yeah.
I believe he probably said the same thing to Holly, you know.
Shoot.
But she's so weak, she went for it.
That's a weak ass bitch. She
That's
the
a weak.
weakest link.
Yeah, she's the weakest link, and he a weak ass too.
He
Okay,
a weak
he
gutter.
weak.
That
Uh huh.
motherfucker in the closet. That motherfucker can't nobody tell me no
Okay.
and then when he was on the scene, did y'all see how he did his hand?
Mm
Swinging that bitch, swinging that wrist like that. Bitch,
hmm.
get
Yep.
your little bitch gump ass, you little motherfucker.
And
He went
trying
to
to intimidate the
when he
witness.
was swinging it to that young girl right there. I said, look at that wrist,
Right. And
baby.
he
That
was
wrist, you in that closet, boy. Come on now.
mm hmm trying to intimidate the witness and all of that. It's
Yeah.
like,
Yep, that's what he was
mm-mm.
doing. He even pushed that
Yeah,
little girl back. I seen that
he
too.
Yeah.
did. He pushed up. Yes, he did. Yeah.
Swinging that motherfucking wrist like he couldn't swing no more. You's a bitch,
Mm hmm.
gump ass. You's a
And
man.
I believe Holly was the one that told the first witness, "Oh, so you a snitch or something?" It's like, what?
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes, she did.
Yeah.
right. But you scared though.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
hope somebody
Okay.
got that recording that she said that. I don't know if anybody got that recording, but yeah, I
That whole
remember that.
lucky I wasn't right rolling down Cermak that motherfucker day. Bitch, I would have told it all in your motherfucking face, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
I would have
Yeah.
told it motherfucking all right there in front of you and your bitch ass nigga motherfucking face, bitch. I would have gave a whole statement right there. We ain't even have to go to the station. Take all my info and would have gave them my motherfucking number right in your face. That's how
Yeah.
motherfucking bold I am. My
Mm-hmm.
motherfucking name, everything right in your face. Matter of
Talking
fact, I would
about a
have gave them both
snitch.
phone numbers. Bitch,
Right.
fuck you and your bitch ass nigga. Fuck wrong with you.
Mm-hmm. Talking
Lucky
about
I wasn't
somebody
in the area.
snitching.
Right.
Yeah, it's
Lucky I wasn't in
crazy.
the area, hoe. Cause they baby, you wouldn't even about got the fuck out of there, you dumbass motherfucking wanna be fake ass Holly Berry.
I can't take it no more.
Oh Lord.
Fake wanna be Holly Berry ass bitch. Fuck wrong,
Oh.
bitch. I would have, bitch. I told you, kiss this chocolate ass bitch.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
talking
So then
about a
she told
snitch.
that witness she was a snitch.
yeah,
Yeah,
man,
but that's not a so she don't even know what a snitch is. That's not a snitch. If me
man,
if the
this real
three of
life
us
shit, bro.
go right, but if the three of us go and we rob a bank and then we get caught and I start talking, I'm
Exactly.
snitching.
That's a
But if
snitch.
I'm witnessing a crime and I tell the police what I see, that's not snitching, dumbass.
That's what they try to call
Right.
it. They try to
Yeah,
call it that, but it's a
that's
difference.
not. It's a
It's a
difference.
difference.
Yes, it's a difference.
But when you speak to a motherfucking hoe that was dancing in the motherfucking club and that they motherfucker allegedly they goddamn baby could be the motherfucking DJ, I wouldn't even motherfucker listen to a bitch like that.
Mm-mm.
Cause I ain't gonna even motherfucker
She
cap.
said the
But
baby could be the DJ
the
baby. Lord have
DJ,
mercy.
Mr.
Oh, really?
Mr. DJ, Mr. DJ, yes.
Oh, so they need to go see Mari.
He need to
Okay.
that what period. Why he sitting up here playing in his asshole or playing in somebody else's ass or they playing his ass? He need to be trying to go see Maury
mm,
and let Maury tell him.
okay.
Cause baby, when that picture came up when that DJ really got shown, and then they already said word on the street out there in Waukegan, God damn it, that she was still fucking around with that DJ. Allegedly, she was still messing with the DJ. Every time when she was going back on home, she come on to the city and get her that weak ass motherfucking dick that been in somebody else's ass, another nigga asshole. Then he stick it in her mouth and let her lick that nigga ass. Man, it's just all nasty.
Oh,
It's all bad. It's all bad.
it's
Lord
Could
Jesus.
you
It's all
imagine?
bad. It's all bad.
Oh gosh.
It's all
Wow.
bad. It's all
Mm,
bad, y'all. I ain't gonna even cap. It's all bad. Man, she
mm,
probably man, cause it's something ain't right with him. But yeah, that's what he needs to be doing, worrying about that Dana. He needs to go
yeah,
get one
that's right.
ASAP,
Mm-hmm. Oh,
quick.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah,
Mm.
Big Keith put up the photo. He wasn't even gonna
Oh.
put it up about the DJ. Remember I don't know. Remember he kept saying like he didn't want to put the other person out there who she was still
Uh-huh.
fucking with on the low, cause
Mm.
it's motherfuckers that told him, and he put up his damn selfie. Here we go, right here. I said, "Oh, Mr. DJ." Oh, I said, "Look at him." Oh, y'all go back and remember how allegedly how that baby look. Uh-huh.
Mm.
As it don't look like booty hole. Shit.
Yeah. Any
Yeah.
man that put their hands on a woman and beats a woman, mm-mm. I question it. I question them because
Yeah,
that
you
ain't
beat
no
them
man.
until you shut their eyes, and
Oh my gosh,
Man.
yes.
that
To
is so
beat
wrong.
some, he beat her to her eye was shut. That's
Sick,
that
sick
ain't a
and
man.
sad.
That's a coward.
Yeah,
I
he
That's a
bet
just
you
kept
damn
he
punching
no,
coward.
her.
but why when they went and knocked his ass out, why he I know he went down long, Why you ain't get up and put them hands on the real motherfucking man? See,
Right.
he's a bitch made ass nigga. And
Yep.
them the ones I love to call you a bitch made ass nigga. I love to call
Mm-hmm.
niggas bitches. Especially when I found out they summing up a lot of these motherfucking bitch ass niggas, they worse than females.
Mm-hmm.
They worse than females. When I worked this landscape job, I been found that out. These niggas worse than females.
That's a shame.
And that's how the fuck he is. That's how he why he ain't get up and whoop that nigga ass. But
Right,
you
because
had
they
some
won't go.
hands
They
for
won't fight
a
a
whole
dude. They
woman.
won't fight another man.
No, they won't. They
Mm-mm.
won't.
Nah.
That's how you could tell a weak bitch. A weak bitch
Mm-hmm.
ass nigga. He
Yeah, but
quick
that
to
was
put
sad, man. The way he closed her eyes. I mean, God,
Yep.
y'all didn't see no good in the girl. Like, damn.
Yeah.
I mean, he shut her eyes closed,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and that was sad. You know.
see, I got them daughters would shoo 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 shoo.
Yeah.
Bet you would have been.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, it is
Yep.
crazy.
Man,
Mm-hmm.
had that motherfucking razor, that motherfucking box cutter. Man, he been cut every which way but loose. Man,
Oh.
he a
Well, I'm
bitch.
gonna tell you something. He definitely going to, if he don't stop his behavior, he's definitely gonna run into the wrong woman. I can
Now I'm gonna
guarantee you.
tell you that happened to one of my
Oh
cousins.
yeah.
That happened to one of my cousins. It sure
Mm.
did. And man, and we ain't even cried tear. Cause
Yeah,
we
he.
already knew his behavior. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He was here he was here, came, born everything in Chicago, but then went out there to Milwaukee. He kept putting his hands on that girl. That girl got him down there with her family in the South, somewhere down
Mm.
somewhere. They went on down there and stayed because he kept on putting his hands on her, kept on threatening her with his straps or whatever.
Mm.
And baby, she got him while he was asleep.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
She got him while
Damn.
he was asleep.
Yeah. So if Carlos don't
Yeah.
stop, he ain't gonna always want to be single now. He definitely gonna be his match.
So
Oh
Definitely.
yeah.
it's fine. And then when you out here playing with people's feelings, their emotions, then you got the nerve to try to put your hands on top of it. You already
Yeah.
playing with their feelings, they emotions, and you putting hands on, man, motherfuckers. Man, he better be cool. Is you cool? Is you cool, Los?
Well, is you cool?
Shit, cause
Yeah.
the
Because if
right
you
one,
if
the
you
right one
really
gonna
think that
get
every woman gonna sit here and let you beat them, every woman you
him. The
meet,
right,
you gotta be crazy.
the right one
Mm-mm.
gonna get him. They
Yeah.
gonna be like, got him. This
Yep.
for all the other women.
And you know what?
That's what's
Mm-hmm.
gonna happen.
That woman might not even go to jail.
Right.
Because they may look
Yeah.
at his background and say, huh, he known for beating women anyway.
Get a
I
paper
had a
trail on him.
I got a cousin and her husband, he used to beat her. I mean, he just beat her all the time and we would try to tell her to leave and she just stayed. He got unalived. So when we all came to the funeral, wasn't nobody sad. My
Oh my
cousins
Right.
was
God.
like, my cousins was like, well, we just came to make sure this motherfucker was dead. I was like, God dog.
Brandy, I told you
Yep.
we was like that at my cousin funeral. When none of us
Right.
said, when none of us,
Yep.
not even my auntie, not even his own mama.
Yeah,
She ain't
it wasn't
even
no sympathy.
she ain't even
Yeah.
drop she ain't even drop a tear, my auntie. His
Mm-hmm.
own his own mother.
Oh wow.
She ain't
Yeah.
dropped a tear.
Mm-hmm.
Because she probably knew how
Everybody
he
knew.
was. She knew he beat women all the
Yes,
time. And she probably
yes.
just didn't like that, and
And
she couldn't do anything about it.
and he used to always carry two straps on each side of his hip. He said he goes nowhere without both of his, and he used to threaten the hell out of her with them. And she used one of his own on him.
Mm.
The same ones he was threatening her
Yeah.
with, that's the same one.
Did she
That's
get
not
locked up or
cool.
She had
anything?
got locked up, but her people, I never found out the outcome of it. But her
Mm-hmm.
people put their house up, for collateral, whatever. But
Okay.
yeah, but I never heard that if she had got any time. Well, my auntie called down and his mama said she don't think she need to do a day. I say, dang, hey. I saw my auntie.
Oh, he
Woo.
must have been. Oh yeah, he was
Yeah,
off the hook.
he was something else.
Oh yeah, I can tell he was.
He was something
Just by
else.
the way you talking, he
And
was
one
off
time,
the hook.
honey, he had me driving in a stolen Jeep with him. I didn't even know it was stolen. I said,
What?
don't you ever, ever come back around to my house. Talking about, come on, cuz I'm gonna take you for a ride like it was his shit. And the,
Thank
and,
God y'all didn't get pulled
and
over.
the nigga had done I say, what? Yeah, don't come back through my crib. See, he was doing a lot out here in Chicago. And it was gonna bound to be something was gonna happen out here.
Hmm.
So then he went out to Milwaukee. Now at the time, Milwaukee wasn't as rough like how it is now. That's because a lot of people from Chicago they moved to Milwaukee. That's why Milwaukee then got
Yeah, I
real,
heard
real
Milwaukee
rough.
is kind of rough now.
Yes, Milwaukee
Yeah.
wasn't all the way like that years ago. When
Mm-hmm.
one of my aunties, first went there, that Milwaukee wasn't like that at first.
Right.
Much more people start from every time some people start gathering, moving from Chicago, it seemed like it just started getting buck.
Yeah.
Indianapolis, some people, Chicago, St. Louis. Remember, St. Louis didn't even have games. I remember, man, it's just crazy. But he went down there, and like I said, he
He
that
went
girl he
down
was
there and messed with the wrong woman and lost his life. That's what happened.
yeah, no, she got him down there where she wanted him. Right from around his family. Yeah, because they was in Milwaukee because we have a lot of family out there. Then she took him to the south, Memphis, somewhere down there, one of them down south, and that's when it all came to an end. And then by the
Mm.
time they shipped his body back here to Chicago, it's like we really couldn't tell who he was because I guess I don't know if it's by your body gets shipped, it makes you look bigger or different because only way we could tell how he was by his hairline.
Mm.
He didn't look the same. He
Wow.
looked at like he was like the body was swollen like
Uh,
that's why I say is this something about when they ship, bodies from one state to another state. You know, I don't know if that's the situation, but yeah, he didn't look the same, baby. And it was baby, it wanna you ain't hear that. Ah no, you ain't hear none of that. Everybody was on motherfucking silence.
well, that's a shame when somebody passed away like that in the funeral home. The people that come to the funeral don't care. Oh my Lord.
Not even I didn't even see the siblings.
Mm.
Let my cousin rest. He like see the
Well,
siblings.
I know
That's
they didn't
messed
care about
up.
my cousin's husband. I was like, whoa, that's cold.
Hey, they
Mm-hmm.
doing things they ain't got no business
Business
doing.
doing, yep. Mm-hmm.
They, hey, it be sad to say that they have to go like that, but hey, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Right.
Some
Mm-hmm.
some of these niggas gotta know to keep your hands to yourself.
Keep your hands to yourself. Yep.
'Cause like I said, my auntie got unalived by her baby dad, and the
Mm.
baby was
Yeah.
just 6 weeks old,
Oh.
and she was dead laying next to the baby,
Oh wow.
his baby.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Mm.
His baby on top of that.
Mm.
That
Yeah.
dude only
Mm.
one that did that back then I was young. That dude only one did a year in jail.
1 year.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Mm-mm.
this system been broken out here for
Oh
years.
yeah, it's just showing more. That's it.
It just more and more coming out about our jurisdiction out here. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You in Chicago too?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I am too.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's something.
it's showing more and more and more that
Mm-hmm.
everything is corrupt.
Yep.
I might,
Yeah,
I
it
might,
is.
I might go red for real this time. I'm think I'm changing parties because I'm pissed off with this mayor out here. I'm pissed off with this governor. I'm
Are
pissed
you?
off. I can't. I'm not doing them no more.
Mm.
I'm not doing them no more. I don't even work the elections no more.
Yeah, I used to work them.
But you go through
Yeah.
shit working on me, baby. That money, that little change,
And
that
yeah,
was
you
just
go
a
through a
little
lot.
extra. You
Yep.
go through a lot dealing with these
Yes, you
hood ass
do.
motherfucking people.
Mm. Yeah.
Bitch, I don't give a fuck if I am in a
And you got to
motherfucking
be up
church,
at the crack
bitch.
of dawn. You got to be up
Yeah. You
4 in the
then you and
morning.
then I used to be the cell phone and key judge. No, you can have this. I
Yep.
called downtown. Y'all take me up off that list. I don't wanna I don't wanna be a judge no longer. I've
Yep.
been one for years.
Cause you
You
be
gotta
there from like 5 in the morning to 8 o'clock,
Yeah, and then I used to have to
8,
go
nine
get the
o'clock.
envelope. I used to go get
Oh.
the envelope, and then
Mm.
I gotta open up because I got the key. I'm
Yep.
baby. No,
It's a
then
lot.
I had to go the day before because we had to check the box, make sure all
Right.
our equipment and stuff
Is
is
in
there.
there. Mm-hmm.
Baby, not for that little money, baby. They
Mm-mm.
need to pay out good money.
Mm-hmm.
And then you gotta deal with them peoples the day of. Then
Yes,
you
you
telling
do.
them they can't vote here. You got niggas want to jump in your face. You got nah, baby. I'm the wrong. I'm gonna let you know today. I'm that wrong female. I ain't. I say, Lord, forgive me. I knew I was in the church.
Yeah, they get crazy.
I say, you think?
Mm.
I say, you think I'm some type of bitch? I
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
stood up at that chair. Like they say, like people mess with the wrong females. See, thinking all females, just because you think a female, you think you can step like that? Okay.
Yeah, because
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
all females ain't gonna deal with that now.
Huh.
They're gonna
That's
deal with you
true.
put their hand on
They
you.
say
Yeah.
they was
Nah,
like the other judges and them. They say, baby, we ain't even finna worry about none, cause baby, we gonna see. I'm gonna let him come with that hand if he feel bad and he wanna slap me. Uh-huh. I'm gonna let him go and get that first slap, and it was gonna be over for
It's
him.
gonna be over.
Cause that he tried to give us problems. Every time we say you can this is not your precinct. You can't vote here. They give you hell, D.
Mm-hmm.
No,
They
I wouldn't
do.
tell nobody
Yeah.
never do that. It's good because you doing what you call that.
Your civic duty.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
yes. And
Right.
man, but the hell you go through, nope. They come in.
Yeah.
I say this same man every year. He do the same stuff. You got the
Mm-hmm.
right to go vote for them 2 weeks any way you want to go.
Yeah,
But
you
when the
do.
day of come, you
You
can't
gotta
vote. You
go in
got to
your
vote where your
precinct.
precinct.
Uh-huh.
That's why they need to. I hope that man do change the mail-ins because I think it do be a lot of corruption. I think they do be putting in dead people names that how dead people's casting the vote.
Oh, still voting. Yeah.
They've been finding dead people's casting votes.
mm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
This corrupt this see and then we got this mayor here. Everybody don't know why this man so much helping these illegals here. Guess why? Because I believe he got some here.
Mm, you think so? My
Cause
only
you
issue,
you
but
know
see,
you
here's
know
my issue with it.
Brandy. You know
Mm-hmm.
his nationality.
Who? Oh, Johnson. What is he?
Haitian.
Oh, he's Haitian. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Now
Yeah.
let it speak for yourself. Let it
Oh,
speak.
okay. But
Now
see,
you
here's
feel what
my
I'm
whole
saying?
issue. Yeah, I got that part, but my whole issue with it is, I get the whole, if you come here, you should be legal. But my issue is if you messing with them, the Haitians, the Latinos, but you're not messing with the other ones. It's other ones that's here that's illegal too. You
They
got
going
you
they
got
going to
Irish, you got a whole, you know what I'm saying?
nah,
But
but it was some
but
ones that they when I was just looking at a YouTuber, It was some network. Some of them they looked at some
They
different races.
and they
They
getting them
weren't.
too. I think if you're
Yeah,
gonna do it all the way around. Don't
yeah. No,
get them all.
these were some other
They were
kind of
white.
race too.
Okay.
Yeah, they were some
Well,
other
they need
races.
to. Yeah.
Yeah, no, they going for illegals. Period. It's illegals, and they you ain't see when they was in Chinatown. Oh, they got some of
Yeah.
them too.
Yeah.
They got some of
Yeah. I
them
saw
too.
that. They got some of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they not just going after the
Well, yeah, they shouldn't.
yeah.
That's what I don't
They not
agree
because
with.
illegal is illegal.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So they need to come
Yeah.
and check. They
Ooh.
need to come and do a raid with CPD. Cause I bet you it's quite a bit of them in there. Cause remember when they first
Mm-hmm. uh,
well, when they first started bringing them on bus loads here, they was looking for some police officers, and they ain't even have to have much to get to do it. But then when my son talked about to become a police officer, no, son, I don't even think you need to get in that line of duty right there. I be
mm,
trying to, I say, you think about that, son. Think about that. Yeah, but
yeah.
then they talking about all this he got to go through. But y'all just had illegals here, and y'all had it in the papers, only stuff they needed. What?
Yeah.
But he's a citizen,
I don't think I'd want to be no
and,
policeman.
and he got to go through the ringer. He got to go through way more than they got to go through. Y'all got to be careful. I come and do a raid through our CPD.
Mm-hmm.
They even been raiding the church when they
Really?
been a line. Yeah, the lady told me. Yep, she told me Monday. She said, they came and raided the church right there, got them up out of there. So I was like, for real, because I was walking right there by the church. She said, yeah, they raided the church right here. I say, no wonder I see number I can in the church. What in the line? I say, for real? She said, yes, because she was looking out. She in a homeless shelter that's right across from the church. She said she was looking out the window and they was raiding. I said
Mm.
all I had to do was go to the get a listing of the food pantries and go on them days. And that show come up. They've been going back in Home Depot on 40. No, they just went back to Home Depot again on 47.
On
Again.
47. Okay.
Yeah, somebody put it out there, supposed to be the manager. And
Mm-hmm.
at that Home Depot is the one calling them. When he see they out there, he calls them. Whoever he
Mm.
see, I said, now whoever doing that is somebody associate that work in the store that put that out there. Cause I seen a comment up under somewhere ICE was doing the run. I say they said word on the street that the manager that I say what? They need to find out what associate and that's and fire them on the spot.
It's calling. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Yeah.
that's going telling the people that the manager is calling them.
Mm.
They shouldn't even
Yeah. It's
want to go
something.
back up to that Home Depot no
Home
more.
Depot. Yeah.
They because they keep staying up there. I say, yep, go to the one on 87 too,
They.
because they
I
went.
was going to say. I know they used to be on
Oh, they went to
87.
87. I said, go to
Yeah.
Lowe's too, right around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Said, go to Lowe's. Because that the mayor we got here, they gave them too much money. He
Mm-hmm.
didn't spend over 700 million.
Yeah,
It
they
could be
did get a lot of money.
it could be way more than that by now. But the last I knew the numbers was over $700 million.
Wow. Yeah, that's a lot.
He only gonna do this one term and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
They trying to I'm following that organization say flip Chicago red. They be down there giving him the business. When he said
Wow.
about they was doing that to black peoples over South Shore, that lady
Mm-hmm.
go on Zoe, go on her. She won them flip Chicago red. That
Yeah, I
black lady
seen
from
her.
South
Yeah.
Shore,
Uh-huh.
she man, she got down on that mare. She said, "You a liar.
Yeah, I saw it.
They weren't doing nothing to us over there. I'm a resident of South Shore for 63 years." She said, "We chilling. ICE wasn't there
Mm,
for us. ICE knew who they was there for. You put out that
right.
narrative. You put out them lies that they was over there
Yeah.
mistreating the black people. See how they do? Just to get a semi-war going on in the city. You a lie. They went over there touching them black people.
Mm-hmm.
The
Yeah, I
Mm.
gang,
remember when that happened.
yeah, the Venezuela gangs was taking over
They
some
were the
property out
building.
there.
Yeah, they were. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The way you live at, it ain't
But
no sanctuary city, is it? Oh Lord, we need to vote
Yeah,
on
where
that.
I live at, it's crime too, baby. It's crime here too,
But
every
y'all
day.
not no sanctuary city though, right?
Nah. But see,
See
when you
that
do crime here, you will go to motherfucking jail and you will not come home because they don't play.
see they 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 weak here. They weak. Like they keep on even these YNs can go.
Rhonda, we will, baby. We will, Rhonda. Don't worry. We will. I got y'all.
These YNs, they can go and get locked up with a switch and they can get back out.
No, not here.
yeah.
These that go to the audio here, these little teenagers, it's what y'all got a big juvenile on Roosevelt and Hamilton. That's what it's for.
Yeah.
Lock them up.
Mm-hmm.
Lock them up.
Mm-hmm.
They letting
Yeah.
them the parents can just go sign them out.
Is Brittany still in the chat? And y'all, I will not be
Oh, the
live tomorrow. I will not be live
oh,
tomorrow.
you won't be
I am
live
gonna
tomorrow.
go.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna spend some time with my granddaughters and stuff and take them out
Okay.
Halloween.
Oh, that's
Um,
Oh, it is
nice.
Halloween.
yeah, for tomorrow.
Uh,
They're having a big thing going on, so I'm gonna spend some time with them, and then I'm gonna be back in time enough for Keys live. So I won't be live tomorrow, but
Okay.
I will have
yeah.
my ears to the streets. You know what I mean? I
Right.
will.
Yeah.
So you
So
know,
I'm.
D,
I don't go live on
Uh-huh.
Saturdays and Sundays, so I have 3 days off. I'll be back
right.
Monday.
I'll be
So
back
D, do
Monday.
y'all got
Okay.
one Halloween? Y'all celebrate one. You know, some cities and
Uh-uh.
states they celebrate two
Mm.
days of Halloween. Like Indiana, they
Mm-hmm.
celebrate 2 days. Like today and tomorrow, they
And
celebrate.
tomorrow.
They
Oh,
they got
okay.
2 days.
Wow, okay. But
How
I'm at my mom's, so I'm getting ready to get down, but I'll be
Okay, I'm
listening.
going to get
I
off
gotta
Okay.
anyway
go.
to get ready to eat,
Yeah,
Okay,
see, I was
child.
Chantel,
gonna
see you
close
Yeah.
out.
later. You have a good day. Y'all be good.
I love
Okay,
you, Auntie.
my
Love you
shot
too.
town.
All right, Chantel.
You
See you,
too,
Okay,
honey.
April.
okay.
But
Be
All
I
right,
will
safe.
D.
make a community post tomorrow, and I leave my coffee link in my community post if anybody want to donate me a coffee on my off day tomorrow. But I'll make a post and it'll be in the comments tomorrow, so I will do that, and I will definitely be back on Monday, baby.
Okay, D. Have
Now
fun with them
y'all
grandbabies.
know a shot time. You know my ears gonna be in the street now. Okay.
I'm gonna see you over there at Big Keys. I'm gonna be looking because baby, I better not get that notification because they play games.
Yeah. You know what
I'm
you do, sis?
I'm finna go look.
Unsubscribe, subscribe back, and hit the bell back and see if that helps.
Honey, I done did that too before.
Oh Lord
Okay,
Jesus.
I got a call anyway coming through.
Okay, baby. Love
Thank
you.
you. Love y'all. Bye.
Okay. Coming in. I love you guys. I love you, love you, love you guys. I hope y'all have a great weekend. I'm gonna miss y'all tomorrow though. I hope y'all have a great weekend. Please stay prayed up. Always remember to keep God first in everything that you do. Okay? And I love you guys. I'm gonna miss y'all tomorrow. I am. Thank you, Dream Girl. I'm gonna miss y'all tomorrow. But I'll see y'all over there in Keys chat though. Okay. Yeah, but I definitely miss y'all tomorrow. Damn, for 3 days. Yeah, I miss y'all. I miss my rollies. I will miss my rollies. And I want y'all to be safe out here and y'all enjoy y'all weekend, okay? And if y'all going out to take your kids out or your grandkids or nieces or nephews, whatever, just please be safe, watch your surroundings, and please check the kids' candy before you allow them to eat it. Remember that. Have a great weekend, everyone. Ward G, enjoy your grandkids. Thank you. Thank you so much. And y'all, before we leave here, let's put some pink hearts in the chat for Ramika. Justice for Ramika. We love you, girl. We love you, love you, love you, girl. Thank you, Roy D. You all have a wonderful rest of the week and weekend. Be blessed. Amen. We will miss you. So enjoy your grandbabies. Thank you, sis. Thank you. Thank you. Real Talk with 24. Yes, let's give Ramika those pink hearts. We love her. And we stand with her. Yes, we stand with her. May God bless her and her family. May God bless her son. You know. Bye, Auntie Freddie. See you, girl. Be cool out here. Thank you, Miss D, and everyone. Have a wonderful weekend. Thank you. Same to you, baby. Um, I'm from Texas. Chantel, all the money in the America and rich body. I miss you. When they messing with all of them nobodies. Hmm. Yeah. You have a great weekend, Miss D. You do the same, sweetie. You do the same. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace and love.